is the things. Why is the capture not working? That's ominous. Because it's not the right screen, that'll be why. Never simple, is it? Always something going wrong. Hey, back in business. Alright, how are we doing, chat? How's things after that snafu that we just had? Now to prevent that from happening, let's just make sure we got the right scene. This time. There we go. Doing well, I hope. If not, well, I hope I can make it feel a little bit better. How's your weekend been so far? Mine been pretty average. I woke up not too early, but like at 8:30 or whatever with a splitting headache. And I just kind of rolled over and tried to sleep through it, and then at 9:30 I woke up properly and yeah, still had the headache. It was not fun. So it's been a rough old day. I think I'm still recovering from work because it is just work was just not great. It was not a pleasant experience on Friday, and now I get to live with the kind of aftershocks of that. So I also spent a lot of time trying to figure out what I was going to stream tonight, and ended up in like the last hour or two deciding to, well, just do Galacticare. It's a game that I've often talked about playing on the stream, and I just never got around to doing it. And now we are. Basically, it's 2 Point Hospital. It's a hospital game with the funny ha-has. So, let's go. There's not a huge amount to it so far, but then again, I've only just played the tutorial, so let's find out. Let's just get into it. What was I going to say? Oh, it has been very hot today as well, which has not helped. It was 35 degrees today. I do want to turn that on, and I do want to turn this on. Let's leave it at that.
Greetings, Director.
I will restart the story, and we will start here. There is a nice kind of English wit to the writing and the story, which I do appreciate. Like I say, it's a 2 Point Hospital knockoff in like an endearing way. It is a good game. I don't say it because it's a bad game. I say it in an endearing way. More games should be more 2 Point Hospitals. 2 Point Battlefield could be very funny, for example.
Glistening before you and silhouetted against the green marble of Earth is Galacticare's newest high-orbit station and your first hospital. I'm Heel, the AP assigned to all of Galacticare's extrasolar operations. Think of me as your personal assistant, for it is my duty to assist you in all things
But
healthcare
we're not extrasolar,
as
we're
we
above Earth.
strike out amongst the stars. Soon, patients from all throughout the solar system will darken our halls, bringing with them all sorts of
extraterrestrial.
awful maladies and excretions. Medibots on standby, Director. Before then, Ms. Orion wishes to fire the starting gun personally. I'm sure we'll be receiving a call from her any moment now. Yeah, and there she is. The prompt at the bottom right of your user interface will answer her call. There's no rush. Contacts will wait for you to answer.
Bonjour, guten Tag, Moshi Moshi Director, and welcome to Galacticare. It's time to bring this dream of ours to life. I can't wait to see this hospital up and
Interesting
running.
didn't say hello in
Personally,
English.
I'm not one for all this nitty-gritty management stuff. I'd much rather be in the lab. So that's why you're
Not
here.
fussed by that, but it's just
Remember,
a
if you
curious
ever feel lost,
thing
you
to
can
only
review
say
your
hello in
objectives
other
the
languages.
top right corner of your interface. Take it away, Heel.
Thank you, Mom. Director, let's start with a particularly fun section. Calibrating sensors and perspective. Yes, we'll be panning, rotating, and even zooming your camera. Both in and out, mind you. Thrilling stuff. Your objectives should be displayed now. If they're not, then everything is broken, and it may be simpler for you to resign. Look at us go, spinning around like a gyro. I feel vaguely ill. Now, there was something else
fine
I
enough
was supposed
space
to be
station.
doing. Oh, yes. There's the hospital.
It's got artificial gravity, so
Preventing
that's
death,
nothing to
profit,
sneeze at.
and so on. Very well, then. To do healthcare, we will require both a reception desk
A reception
and a
desk.
diagnosis room. Let's first place a reception
Let's
desk so
receive
that we
some
can
people.
process patients as they arrive. I've highlighted the menu in which you will find said desk.
I feel like we should have that in the middle.
Wonderfully
People say I had it
placed.
here,
Now
but I
we
think
need
having
is
it
a
there means
diagnosis
that more
room.
people kind
Ms.
of go into
Orion
the
should be
middle and
calling
then
with
can
the
split
details
out.
momentarily.
It's very dark. I wonder if that's because of... Yeah, it is. Let's turn that off for now. I missed the objective. Oh, pending call. What's good?
The diagnosis room is our patient's first step on the road to recovery. It's where we evaluate what's gone wrong with their meaty bodies. Also, tiny spinny drones come out of it, which is very cool and entirely
Good morning,
necessary.
Shadow. How are you doing?
Let's get that diagnosis room up and running. If you're ever unsure what to do, select any of your objectives and... Wonderful. However, an empty room will not by itself facilitate the healthcare. We must first place a door and then the room's required objects. In the case of diagnosis, we need a desk and a display.
Look,
your construction
it's
display
been a
will
bit
show
of a
you
rough
simple,
day, but
easy methods to improve your room's value.
we're hanging in
Poppy
there.
plants are all the rage at the moment. Not my cup of tea, personally. Now,
Had a really bad headache today.
block engine. Yeah, that's the diagnosis room, ready? Now we'll need a...
Skin. Everyone has it. Unless they have an exoskeleton, or nothing at all. The Skin Lab uses proprietary chemicals to coat our patients in a gentle foam, which strips off their outsides and rebuilds them from
I think it's
scratch.
mostly due to,
it's relatively painless.
stress from
I
work, to
use
be
the
honest.
Skin Lab instead of a shower sometimes.
But I guess, you know, such is life. Put that there, put that there. How's that thing? And, medical poster.
Excellent. We have our first rooms. More to come,
Wow.
I'm sure.
Well, I mean,
However,
you had a
I
pretty big
think
week
there's
with the,
still something missing. As we're a healthcare organization,
the
we will
thing,
need
the
some
farm,
doctors.
and
Pop
stuff like
open the
that, and
recruitment
then there
menu
was the
on
meeting in the
left-hand
evening.
bar and review your various candidates. And there they are.
Oh, an
Director.
adequate cat's
You
here.
can see their name, species, and traits
I did
that
link
are
my
unique to them.
Twitch.
We currently have ode and human candidates.
Well, I
and
guess
are
we gotta hire an
restricted to
adequate
them
cat.
for reasons which I can assure you are culturally sensitive. I'm certain you'll come to find the unique traits of the galaxy's different sapiens particularly helpful for your work. Choose a candidate when you're ready. You can place that newly hired doctor wherever you like, even
put you
directly in a
there.
room, which will assign it as their primary
Cool.
task.
No. Valerie Binding. Jane Spanner's daughter. Elizabeth Cleath. No, a descendant of John Cleath.
Excellent work. Your new staff will set about their tasks in your rooms, aiding our soon-to-be patients.
I feel like
Doctors gain
my
experience as they work,
Saturday,
and
or just
more
my weekends in
experienced
general, are
doctors
often
as you
write-offs.
imagine, better at things. Due to
'cause I don't
capitalism,
like-
staff require payment on a regular basis, so do be sure not to
spend so much
overhire
time
and
asleep.
inflate your expenses. An excellent set of rooms and doctors, Director, that will surely excel at treating patients. You should be commended for your ambition. Speaking of which, your legally mandated commendation, known in human society as payment, is yours to claim.
Yay, legally mandated compensation.
We're ready to open the
Then the
hospital.
procrastination, of
Let's see
course.
if we
Can't
can't get
forget
our
that.
patients back to their rent pods in one piece.
Plenty of that.
Ready to begin? And
course.
away we go. Time to treat some of these poor fellows. Patients are arriving now, Director. They shall scuttle about our hospital and deposit their various detritus within its once sterile halls.
The Ode are a curious bunch. Although they're all clones, they revere old age, competing with each other to see who can live in any one body the longest. Once they retired from their dreams of galactic empire, they developed an odd fascination with
Wow,
humanity.
this is a lot of
It
lore.
began with crop circles and cow abductions, and ended up in appropriating the most problematic parts of 1950s Earth
It was
culture,
the
Smith
opposite
rock,
here.
and traditional gender roles.
It was incredibly hot today. Maybe not incredibly, but it was very hot. It was 35 degrees Celsius. I think I'm right in saying that. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Unsurprisingly, I spent most of the time indoors. Well, I had the air conditioning on
Humans.
earlier.
we
I've turned it
love
off
them.
now that I've
They are us.
into streaming.
Sometimes. Not always, though. Humans are a lot
And,
of things. And one of
I'll
those
turn it on
things is
once
that
I
they're
finish stream to try and
social
take the edge
beings.
off as well.
They'll improve our
I've got a fan
influence
over at
whenever
the
they
door
complete
trying to blow
treatments.
air in.
Also, they've accidentally engineered a dystopia where corporations have become kingdoms. So that's great. Sorry. That's a conversation for another time, I guess.
It appears we've received a patient with a shattered arm. Let's inspect them and see if we can't mend their appendage.
Gotta get some curious decorations first. Hold on. Game. I played a little bit of this earlier, so I have a somewhat limited understanding of what's going on. Like there's like different category of decorations. Oh, it did. Because I haven't changed the schedule to reflect the fact that I finished the game.
I've highlighted the
I just
condition
realized
track.
that.
This fellow's condition requires them to be reboned, and for that, we'll need a boning chamber.
Oh, you weren't probably in that stream, I don't think, now that I
The
think about
boning
it.
chamber, a retrofitted mining
Yes, we finished
machine
Sniper Elite.
which chomps fresh, minty new skeletons directly into our patients. An assistant engineer fitted the schematic with internal cameras for personal reasons. That'll teach me to poach staff from Salazar. Anyway, that's all fixed, and it's mostly safe. Mostly.
Took down Mola. Well, the final mission was kind of like, was about infiltrating
I do rather
submarine
admire the
pen
machine in there. Rather charming, actually.
to,
I think I'll call him Harold.
you know,
And the
stop
foggiest
the-
idea why.
the scheme. And then after that, once we did that, you know, save the day, then there was a final mission where we went to Herr Moller's chateau as he was trying to run away and shot him. It was a pretty dull way to finish it, to be honest. Like, it was a bit anticlimactic. It seemed to kind of finish quite suddenly.
Initial hospital area. You can expand to other nearby areas by selecting them and paying a small fee. To whom I'm not sure. Well, now that we've got a few treatment rooms up and running,
Oh, there's
let's talk about keeping our
molecular
staff
shadow
and
fox.
patients happy. Let's inspect one of our doctors to grasp the full extent
A little bit.
of their needs.
Hi there.
Through this panel,
Hi
we
there.
can see the various qualities and needs that define our doctor. This is their mood. A happy doctor will perform their job efficiently, whereas an unhappy doctor is more likely to make mistakes. If their mood gets too low, they may simply leave. You can see the various thoughts and feelings impacting their mood here.
Though it
For
was,
example,
I did enjoy it
witnessing the
enough
death of a patient
that in
may
the
result in a degree of momentary
current Steam
sadness. Physical
spring
needs like
sale, I
hunger
think it is,
and energy are fulfilled by
even though it's
vending
strictly
machines,
autumn,
staff lounges,
in my
toilets, and so on. By the looks of things, this individual needs to
I'm tempted to
unwind
have a
with
look at
staff
the
lounge.
Sniper Elite 3 and 4, because they're only like $10.
This one's pretty straightforward. It's a staff lounge. Staff will go in there and lounge. There's a fire pit and everything. We considered a mindfulness cube, but people found the idea nightmarish. So they get this instead. I don't get it. I love the cube. I'll go in there sometimes just to scream at the walls. Great de-stressor.
We'll need to build a staff lounge, lest our employees descend into absolute madness. We should also ensure we provide both staff and patients with places to sit, something to eat, and toilets in which they may relieve themselves.
Gotta have some toilets. The disappointing thing is the toilets aren't actually rooms. They're just this. It's like a vending machine kind of thing. A little bit weird. PBH.
The required facilities have been installed, and the number of organics who've relieved
It seems like there's
themselves in the
some pretty good
hospital has
stuff.
slipped under the bar for legal concern. Bravo, Director.
Personally,
You've provided everything organics need for a
I've been tempted
state
by a
of
few things.
mild comfort.
If that pay rise doesn't in fact
Director, it's time to
end up
meet a
happening,
marginally useful maintenance crew.
I
This is a
will probably have a look at
They've
some- a
been
few more
purchased
things.
at low cost and reprogrammed to maintain our equipment and clean up various forms of vomit. The robot is waving. Medi, are you waving? Are you waving your awful little hands? It appears that Medi wishes to speak to you. Not to worry, I doubt it has much to say.
Hello, new director. It's me, Medi. Heel says
Medi.
I'm a toaster, and that I might actually be useful if I was dropped in someone's bathtub.
Yes, that comment is slightly
There is a nice
off
bit of
out
English wit in this
context,
game.
Director, but you may rest assured that Medi has no clue what's going on.
Well, I guess so. Also, Heel keeps saying I'm a fake boy.
You are
and
100%
being
correct.
programmed to imitate
I hadn't thought about
humanity
that
is a
before,
disgrace.
but-
He's my best friend.
Medi, you don't have any friends because you're not real.
that is 100%
Of
correct.
course I do. 'Cause
I would
you are
almost
my
think this
friend.
was actually
And so is this
Tails'
giant creature
Tails'
who's about
voice
to hit the
actor.
station.
Bugger me! What in the world is going on? Hello there!
I think it's okay, Heel. It's just a really big alien.
First of all, Medi, it's
this?
a colossal. Secondly, please refrain from use of the term alien in reference to non-human sapiens. Director, the alien is somehow hailing us, though
Electronic and eukaryotic persons of Galacticare. I am.
There's a guy in here who talks like,
Baz is also fine. In the interest.
he's the new boss in IT crap. I can't remember the guy's name.
For glowing spots
He's in What We Do in the Shadows,
4,000.
or the TV series What We Do in the Shadows.
I wondered if you could come.
He's an English
and have
actor.
a look at me.
Director.
He quite
this
famously
is an
says, "New
opportunity
York
we
City."
can't pass up. Colossals are notoriously elusive. Few even get to talk to them, let alone get all up in their biology. Let's help him out. First, you'll need to dispatch a ship from the shuttle bay to take a biopsy. That'll let us take a look at all the deliciously novel gubbins inside our new friend.
I've played past this point before because I was just trying to figure out what the game was
the
like.
shuttle is primed and ready for your launch order, Director.
So once that happens, I'll point it out because he's got a very distinct voice. I think.
And away she goes! Our shuttle will collect the sample from Baz via a gentle, non-invasive surgical translocation beam. It feels great, like scratching an itch. Don't ask
I'm just
me
going
how
to
I
deploy
know.
another one of these because this one's getting a
That
bit
feels
of a
nice.
cue to it.
A bit like scratching an old itch.
Told ya. The shuttle is back with the sample we just took. It'll now be unloaded from the shuttle in an adorable canister. AI-driven medical devices, which behave much like
Valerie
patients do,
Mush.
just
Or
with
Mush,
less.
perhaps. I guess it depends on the pronunciation.
brains. We'll need to send it to diagnosis to figure out our next steps. Remember, you can always select the relevant task in the objective window for more information.
Director, we'll want that canister to make it through its diagnosis.
Already on it, man. Got it in priority. Don't even sweat it. Oh. Guess I gotta do it again.
Prioritizing a patient or canister in this manner
Wrong,
Hello
homie.
there.
Oh, it's undecorated, soz. Let me fix that right on up for you. Get some plants. Yay, research, apparently. What's up?
Baz's skin is remarkable. I've already identified 7 brand new proteins.
That's a lot
this
of proteins.
will redefine our understanding of what meat can
Mostly
be.
chicken-based.
Despite his freaky space flesh, I don't see why we couldn't fix him up with a new cocktail from our skin lab. Now it's time for those canisters to go in the other direction. Let's fill some up, load them into a shuttle, and hose down our new friend with a pharmaceutical cocktail strong enough to melt turbo steel beams.
Turbo steel. More things need to have turbo as a description. I should make a second Twitch channel or YouTube channel just called Turbo Jow. That would really get, I think, the views. Is that how many people are queued for it? It must be. Interesting. Ooh, okay. That's not great. There's no decoration over here, so they get bummed out when they leave. Get some wall up. Turbo Jow. Ah. I like it. I got a chili flake. Right under my gum. That's what you get for liking chili flakes, chat. You gotta have more plants around. I don't know what it would do. It could just be like we turbocharge. What's the word? Stuff. Turbocharge like. Just the products, you know? Spacious. Yeah, look, I'll make the room spacious. Decorate the room well. Oh, we gotta have unique decorations. That's fine. You just delete this. Have this. Confirm. And we come back here and put down a bench. Yeah, right? Like, I wish it had, like... Why doesn't it have, like, a turbo... Why don't more things have a turbo button? You know? Like, it's a real shame that... Oh, we can make it orange? Ooh, interesting. Okay, we'll have to... think on that a little bit. Like, why can't I make more things... Nancy Redshirt, you are 100% high. I think. What's this say here? Reduced credits generated. Ooh, maybe not. Maddie Catapult, great name, but again, need more. Athena Kirk. Gillette Mark III Turbo, yeah. Or even just like on your mix masters or whatever, you know, you'd have like a turbo button to like kick it into high gear.
Heel? Some mean-looking mollusk just entered the hospital.
Yes, medic. Those are vomitungs. They'll bite any sapiens they encounter, causing their victim to evacuate their guts directly onto the floor. Director, Medi is perfectly capable of dispatching these vomitungs himself, but if you fancy it, you can use the station's coils to eject the pests from our mortal coil. Just a little death-based pun for your private enjoyment.
Sorry, I just need to move this door over yonder. So we can then move this bench over yonder. We can't change this, unfortunately. They seem to have really enjoyed themselves, which is nice. All the slugs. Is there a way to recruit more Medibots? That'd be pretty fun.
Our canisters are brimming with our new colossal regeneration fluids and waiting in your docking bay. Let's get them sent out. I can't wait to see if this works. If it doesn't, we may all be going to jail. Exciting!
Dispatch the
Very
shuttle
exciting.
when you're ready, Director.
Alert. Ads are starting.
She's away! Keep an eye on the display,
If there's a
Director.
fire pit so much as
We'll
there's
see
a
the
lava
fruits of
pit.
our labors any moment now.
I think an aquamarine would be very relaxing.
Oh, that medicine of yours really hits the spot. Glad to be rid of that itch. It felt like there was something different about you, and there's the proof. Before I go,
He sounds familiar too, this guy in this
collect
bag.
trinkets, things traded or earned. I find these exchanges build interesting bonds between
Hold on, I should be over
cultures.
on the other side.
Have some of this stabilizing solution as thanks.
Because there's stuff over there that you might want to see.
Well, I'm off. Thank you, Galacticare. I'm sure we'll see
No,
each other
thank
soon.
you, Baz.
Well, we've just treated a higher dimensional talking cetacean. I'm going to hold my breath until my heart rate comes down and map out these new organs. Maybe I'll name one after you.
Highly
A
decorated.
delightful
Oh, we can't
performance
have
to
that.
watch, Director. The stabilizing solution Baz gave us has remarkable properties. It'll fully replenish the health of any patients you use it on.
We'll put a
Rather
carpet
handy
underneath
for
the
a
fire pit
specific
like any
people
normal
who,
person
didn't,
would.
Die. Should you ever have need of more, you can make use of the craftium we've been collecting to fabricate them from the inventory panel.
Oh, do you want a curious decoration? Sure, why not? We'll have an open sign. How about now? You'd lightly
Our goal
decorated?
is to provide the
Oh, okay,
best
you are still.
possible healthcare service, and we're constantly evaluated by a system known as hospital rating. Open the hospital rating panel now, and let's have a browse. Welcome to the hospital rating screen. Here we can review everything that's wrong with your hospital. Not to worry, should it be terribly deficient, there are plenty of pro tips to explore in these various tabs. On this summary screen, we can review any common thoughts
We've
and
treated 100%
complaints,
of
as well
people.
as admire the potential rewards
At a low
you can earn.
throughput.
Feel free to peruse the remaining tabs at your leisure.
Staff are
or
pretty
close
chill.
the panel when you're ready to proceed.
There's not enough decorations though.
The galaxy
The
is home to
finances are a
many
little bit not
kinds of
great.
species, all... Director, Ms. Orion has sent over the details of a new room. Something about...
The training room is an environment
training
in which our staff can gain experience with safe, gentle, ethical brainwashing with the memories of experts in their field. It can be a bit much for their neuroplasticity to fully absorb, as well as pass out which families actually belong to them. Nothing too serious, though.
People can be trained with other people's memories? Can I go?
No. Director, let's get a training room built so we can help our staff become their best selves, whether they like it or not. A fine, fresh training room. Well, let's teleport a doctor in. They'll begin training immediately.
Svetlana Hotpipe. That sounds like an adult actress. Or actor, perhaps.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hey, Miss Mush. I'm going to send you here. Go get trained.
Director? Heal? There's a creature floating around in here. Should I zap it?
That's a Solok. Director, these critters are entirely harmless, and will deposit a large number of credits into our account when you catch them. That's why they can open accounts of their own. The banking sector is a disaster.
I do like the wit on display in this game, I'll be honest.
Hello again, Galaticare. I'll exchange any item for some credits. And just for you, there's always a freebie.
Test
Right
trap.
now, I've got a holodoc, I think you call it. Oh, and I've also got a Medibot. Found him adrift in space a while ago. He was just spinning, really. Purchase an item, and I'll transport it over to your inventory. As for the holodoc, I must insist that you take it. He keeps popping into existence inside my spleen.
The holodoc emitter Baz has gifted us is a valuable piece of kit. A room upgrade. Place it in one of our treatment rooms and it'll kick into action. Holodocs are driven by advanced predictive AI. They're not sapient and thus require
This is
neither pain nor
ChatGPT
rest.
does doctor,
This would
isn't it?
make them perfect doctors if not for the limitations on their AI, which prevent them from learning or demonstrating any personality whatsoever. These qualities do make them excellent corporate executives, however.
Got it. Very OnlyFans? 100% OnlyFans.
One of our doctors has leveled up. Let's take a closer look. Select them when you're ready. Level 1 doctors
This lady
will
looks
start out
slightly
as
like
trainees.
Tracer
And upon
in
reaching
profile,
level 2,
now I look at it.
you're able to assign them an expertise, which will... Here's a fine choice. Try to assign experts to the relevant
Inadequate, you are
rooms.
now a
It'll help keep your
diagnosis
patients
expert.
alive and your workforce content. Here, you can see the options for this doctor's expertise, which are based on the rooms they've worked in while in your hospital. Choose one to continue.
Shadow? I hope you like the boning chamber, because that's going to be your home.
Is Medibot modes.
Hey, that's me!
Yes, it is, Medi. Well done. Director, select a Medibot to continue. Here, we can see the configuration of this Medibot. Adjusting this will focus them on specific tasks. You can also use this window to change the appearance of your Medibots, in the event that you share that
Turbobot.
particular
Turbo
fascination with
Medibot.
our
Medi
previous
Turbobot?
director.
Medi Turbobot. Medi Turbo. Bot. Done.
And with that, we've completed our orientation protocol. Excellent work.
Capital. Imagine to rack up credits like real estate your grandparents bought for 2 chickens. Damn, social commentary up in here.
We're receiving a call from Dorian Salazar.
This is the guy who sounds like the
CEO
actor.
of Salazar.
This is Dorian Salazar, CEO. With which space creature am I speaking?
Mr. Salazar, a very fine day to you, sir. You're through to the director's office. If you're...
A robot! Well, that's a daring hire. Listen well, computer boy, to my terrible problems. My workers were performing an orbital trash discharge, and in a totally unforeseeable disaster, they were coated in unknown sludges. After they completed their assigned shifts, an intern noticed that their bodies had warped into some manner of transparent slime.
Matt
Here
Berry, that's
is
who
my
I think it
offer to
sounds
your
like.
fine company. If you're able to keep some workers alive for their shifts tomorrow, I'll send you some space money.
Of course. We'll send over a contract and then we can...
That won't be necessary. Good luck to you and goodbye.
Well, that's delightful. Director, it sounds like we're in for an influx of emergency patients.
Matthew Berry or Matt Berry. Is it 100% what he sounds like? I feel like I want to buy a new zone.
Director, the emergency patients from Salazar are now arriving and they're in a wretched state. We'll be lucky if most of them don't drop dead in the corridor. Let's save as many as we can. Be sure to prioritize them.
pause it so we can prioritize them all.
Sick as a dog.
Hello?
They look like plant sims.
They're seen to as quickly as possible. And I think now's the time to use that stabilizing solution we received from Baz.
Excuse me, had to sneeze. There's no way to like upgrade it, unfortunately. Yeah, the boning chamber is very popular. We'll have to have Boning Chamber 2, the sequel. Bone harder. Boning Chamber, the sequel to Boning Chamber. Too Bone, Too Furious. Hello.
Hi.
Damn, you need to get in there. You almost look like you're gonna die. Yeah, right. I feel like anything called the Boning Chamber, probably not a great experience.
This is Dorian Salazar expressing some legally mandated gratitude that you managed to save one of those workers. Their colleagues appreciate you. Keep it up and so on.
Thank you, Dorian Salazar.
Hi.
So we healed them just in time so they didn't die. Excellent. Well, he did die. I'm done for. That's not a deal.
3 of those workers have now informed us that they'll be ready for work in 2 hours. Rather better than expected, Galacticares. Saves us a good bit of time on ordering new interns.
Oh, look, we're always here to help. We don't want to have to order new interns. Lord knows how difficult it would be to order an intern. There needs to be more robots that look like this, right? Less of the humanoid robots, more of these robots. I feel like they just look rendered.
Hello.
Kirk, you're a natural for the Boning Chamber.
7 whole workers have returned to my warm bosom. I don't know where you get your mojo, but you know your
Yeah, right.
healthcare.
And they don't fall into that uncanny valley like a humanoid robot does. Ooh, we got some sunflowers.
Cracking work, Galacticares. You've saved Legal a lot of man-hours in blocking insurance payments. I'm sending you the agreed-upon dosh and a vinyl of my newest album.
Oh,
A
hell yeah.
novel delight for any aficionados of smooth jazz.
I wish we had a radio station like
Quite
you do in
the
2
ride,
Point, so that
Director.
music would
I
then
want to
start
my
playing.
pineal gland and new data. Either that or I'm overdosing on hypercaf. I'm going to dive right into genome mapping Baz. His cells keep phasing through the collector, so it might take a bit of tinkering. Heal will apprise you of our next
Just notice
job.
that we've got,
But for now, thanks
um,
for making this real. You're bringing our
if you
dream
notice
to
at the
life.
bottom of
Now,
the
let's change
space
the
station,
galaxy.
where it kind of like
Excellent
curves in like
work,
a bowl,
Director. Mother Ryan seems
you've got like
thrilled,
some
and
black
we've
tiles under
already
there.
booked another contract.
They'd be for like re-entry and stuff, so in theory this
What's a
space station is
music
designed to
festival
enter the
here?
In
atmosphere.
this case, Medi, I dread to imagine. Earmuff mode on standby. I'd rather your circuits weren't blown out by exposure to Odeon harsh noise. Director, should you prefer to hang about and continue working in your fine hospital?
No, let's go to the next
We'll
level.
remain on site
Let's
with
get
you until you choose.
Let's get into the real game. None of this orientation stuff. Burning
Good
Moon.
to see you back, Director. We're about to arrive at the Burning Moon Festival. It's operated by an
Oh, I
old
see, it's
fellow,
playing
Leonard
Burning
Moon,
Man.
A
Very
notorious
clever.
eccentric and, reportedly, rather neurotic in the not-so-good sense. Besides an awful amount of noise, chemicals, rampant fornication, and various other sapient indulgences, I can't even begin to imagine what more we might encounter. You know, once upon a time, Mr. Ryan was nearly decapitated at one of these things. Total madhouse.
Total madhouse. Is that guy twerking? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing.
Director, welcome to the show. I am pleased to report that our acoustic barriers are fully engaged, and we are thus safe from any potential cerebral hemorrhaging. The dull
Smashing.
thump, thump, thump you can hear is coming from the Burning Moon Festival, named for, well, I suppose you can look out the window.
Wow, it's so bright. Heel, why are they setting the moon on fire?
Medi, it's just one of life's many thrilling mysteries. Get the mop.
Oh, Universe Sandbox,
Our
yeah.
contract is for the duration of the festival, which is split
Well,
between various acts.
it wasn't Universe Sandbox, what was it? It was Space Engine. I saw on sale in the Steam sale. I was like,
the
oh, that's
festival's
interesting.
owner as the revelries develop.
Wow, man, that's a turnout. I want to give a big wet hug to all the planets and people in the galaxy. If you don't set something on fire, I am gonna kick you out. All right, love you. Bye.
Yes, that'd be him. Wonderful chap. A very clever and handsome fellow, by all accounts. Never met him myself.
I think we'll start with the reception here.
Wow, hey, so things are already popping off down here, and some kind of metal situation has happened, but not in a good way. We kind of want to get this cleared up before people start getting spooked that the festival is dangerous or something. So yeah, open up when you can, please. Thanks a bunch.
It does look rather gnarly down there, Director. Though, now that I think of it, Ms. Orion has been working on a rather
Does a little bit.
illuminating new piece of technology.
I don't want to presume, naturally, but not the most stereotypically masculine voice.
Laser surgery. Scalpels weren't cutting it, so to speak. So, we switched over to high-intensity mining lasers to handle some of the crustier conditions people come down with. As it turns out, having industrial energy devices blasting away at your skin made people anxious. So I also took the initiative to make it a kind of immersive musical experience. Kind of like dressing up an MRI machine as a pirate ship.
I'm not sure how Ms. Orion managed to turn lasers into a healthcare solution, but here we are. Let's build some so that we can treat our incoming patients.
Again, plants, gotta have that oxygen being recycled.
We're ready to open up at your command, Director.
Viewing. And we need one more, an A.
Our patients await, Director.
Actually,
Are
no, not
we
yet.
ready?
Sorry, it's like... Oh, it's me! I'm here. I'm an expert in the boning chamber. KB, you can go there. Alex Archer, you're an expert in laser surgery. You can go there. I think you're fine there, but I will try and make you orange. Oh, it did change the bots behind it. That's not terrible, though. I'll leave that for now.
There are a lot of people how... Excellent. I'll let Mr. Moon know that we're operating and ready to receive patients from the festival.
Oh hey, you guys are open now. Apparently, that's good actually, because people were like dying.
Well, I could. There was a. I went
My
into the
security
options
guards
because
are gonna try and get them up to
honestly,
you, but a lot of
favorite
them
thing
are
about
very
getting a new
heavy for
device,
having
game,
metal
or
all over
software,
their face, so
options.
we'll get them to you when we
And
can.
one of the options was
Thanks.
connecting your Twitch account, and of course your boy had to do that. Now that seems unwise to put that there,
Our
actually.
first patients are arriving now, Director. Should they have access to a reception desk and a diagnosis room, they may begin their adventure of not prematurely dropping dead.
I think having that there works well. Yes, with the Steam users. I forgot that. It's been a while between drinks when it comes to looking at CMS. I will have this
So we
here.
got all the people who got encased in liquid metal rounded up, and they've been like aggressively shoved into your shovels. So they're on their way now. Please fix them. We need their post-festival reviews for our socials. Thanks.
Got someone friendly on the way in, yeah? Hello, we're here to help, kind of thing. Yeah, that was only recent, wasn't it? It was like a couple of months ago. Well, actually a couple of weeks ago is probably more accurate.
Director, the patients who got coated with liquid
Thank you, Medi.
metal have just arrived.
Our first patients are beginning to arrive, and some of them are species we've not yet encountered. Ms. Orion's uploaded a couple of dossiers for us to get acquainted with.
The Diani are a plant-based species.
These are
They're
kind of
often
like
known
the
as vagrants,
Asari.
artists, explorers, and their family dynamic has a lot to do with their isolation. They're created by a living planet. It won't talk to them. It won't give them purpose. They just pop out of the ground without a reason for their existence.
Bummer.
Despite their solitary nature, other species really like being around them. Pheromones or something, who knows? Kuba Bali. These hearty sauroids are patient, precise, and durable. They rarely need a break, and it takes their bladders an almost supernaturally long time to fill up. So there's that. They adore order and live in discrete tribes, all
Widen
with
your
their own
corridor,
rituals,
okay.
which have been
Spacious rooms,
brought
got
into
it.
a cultural structure known as concatenated ordering. The exact details of how that all works aren't entirely
Surely.
understood, but it seems to work.
But definitely
for
due
them,
for one
more
at
power
least.
to 'em.
Another CMS. Alright, we gotta build a
You
skin
a
lab.
doctor?
Don't even sweat it, man. Glenn. Oh, we should have one of these new ladies. Laser, trainee. Glenn is good at the skin lab. Glenn, you're hired. Get in there, champ. Oh, we need a boning chamber as well, so we can bone people. Let's try not enough plants. Not enough plants. Mum Jeans SVT? That's gotta be someone. Molecular Shadow Fox, you're good at diagnosis now. Welcome on in. Congratulations on re-speccing into diagnosis. A fox of many talents, yes. What do you need? Curious decoration is poor. Okay, well, we'll fix that if we can. Have some of this, whatever this is. Oh, we should have had like a wall here so we could put open. We'll just put it here so everyone knows it's open. Okay, we need a boning guy. Obella Liana? Get boning. I don't know. I don't think I would be against being you have a very stilted walk. Against being a doctor? I'm not against surgery, like, I don't think.
Wow, you guys
But
are
I
just
do not
leveling
like
the metal
seeing
off our
flowing
crowd.
blood.
That's so cool, I'm not even sure if I care if they die. I guess we hired the right people, huh?
Oh, you don't have any deco. Gotta get some deco. I think for here it's just warning tape. And some of our classic wall paints. So this then, angry patient. Oh, what kind of that? I do like the mystery part of it. You don't have to stand there, man. You can sit down.
Warm greetings to you all.
Half of those guys are better now, which is great. Also, they were in the
Technique
cheap
Doctor.
seats,
Judges
so you
that
kinda
every
wanna
action
take
a doctor
break. I'm
takes
sure
like a
it'll be
disappointed
fine.
parent increases experience. Dramatically increases room durability by means of lethal vibes. You can also get an extra
That
medibot.
up just for you.
I think a technique monitor.
I hope none of that's illegal.
Medibot, go. Doctor XP put 400%. Gosh darn.
Browse away.
Look, I think we're chill. Nice.
Nothing for you today?
Where are you, by the way, Baz? Oh, you're over here.
Catch you in the void.
See you later.
Bravo on handling that emergency. It's
It would be
in the
interesting.
bag. Mr. Moon is apparently occupied by his exhausting labors, but he's provided a pre-recorded message for you. I'll play it now.
In the event that you guys do a great job, hey, wow, great job. Thanks for doing whatever it is you did. I'm sure it'll be great for the festival. Thanks, here's money. Goodbye.
Copy KB. You are now a diagnosis expert. Oh, I didn't even enter that again.
We're receiving another call from our client. There's an issue with a singer.
Wow, hey, it's me again.
Sup,
So
Lennon?
one of our headline acts, Twiggy Pop or something, is sick, like big time. She's already finished her set, so it's not the worst thing if she dies, I guess. It wouldn't be great for our media coverage though, so please keep her alive for like 2 hours or so. Thanks.
Yes. What a delightful fellow. Director, when it comes to VIP treatments, the faster we treat the patient concerned, the better our rewards will be. It's probably worth pulling out all the stops to make sure Twiggy gets the best and fastest treatment possible.
Have some ads. So where is Twiggy? I'd be more than happy to treat her as quickly as possible.
Wow! Heel! Twiggy Pop has arrived! I think she makes the best harsh noise in the galaxy.
Damn, you look
idea
rough,
who this person is.
Bill.
Welcome to the station, Mom.
A machine, huh? Well, nice to meet you, mate. So, looks like I ran into festicrosis bacteria at the festival.
Is that an Australian
It's
accent
eaten
I'm hearing?
off about half my face. Any chance you could fix this?
Of course. We'll get your ailments seen to as quickly as we can. Assuming we have seats, you're welcome to sit in one of them.
Okay, thanks. Why does everything smell of chlorine?
We might need more receptionists. Maybe not. I think we're chewing through those people pretty quick. I think it was just... Yeah, I think it was. Kind of David Bowie Aussie, almost. Rude. Actually, what we're going to do is demolish that. Replace it with... a waving Medibot. All entries will have a waving Medibot. Can you go get reception, please?
So
Might-
you found out what's wrong with her?
We might need an
Some kind of
extra...
flesh-eating bacteria? Okay, great. Keep that to yourselves, please. I know nothing about it, and this conversation never happened.
Just so someone can, you know, be in and out of the staff lounge. Howdy, inadequate. How you doing? Happy weekend to you.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. A fine invention. Some handy gizmos in there.
Hey, what are you? You're queuing up to get lasered. Get some more vending machines up in the club too. Yeah, Shadow's in here
Hey.
somewhere.
Thanks for keeping me alive and everything. The music scene is
I don't
a
know if-
mess of
yeah, here's
dodgy
Shadow.
contracts and corporate control. And I'd rather do something more meaningful with my life. Seems like you guys know what you're doing, and I used to be a doctor. So
I don't know if
wanna
you're
join
in
up.
this one,
I've
at
sent the
least.
machine my resume.
You were definitely in the first hospital we had.
Hey, director. I'm Twiggy Pop. I started life as a doctor, working in the core regions. Tough gig, but it's
Twiggy,
made me
you're
pretty good
2.1
at the
meters
job.
tall and
Also,
only 78
people
kilos? That seems a
really
bit wild.
like my singing. Not sure why, but it makes anyone nearby better at their work. More focused. Anyway, that's me. Thanks for taking me on, director. It's nice to get back to doing something I actually care about. Hi.
I think... I don't know. Maybe you'll turn up now that
Welcome
you're in the
to
chat.
team, Dr. Pop.
Oh, thanks, little guy. All right, I'll go get changed. Any chance of a cappuccino?
I don't think that exists, but I'll try.
Director, we've acquired our first consultant.
We
They're
have.
permanent additions to your team, traveling with us from hospital to hospital. Let's open the consultant window to bring Dr. Pop in now.
Oh, we got to decorate this place because it is not decorated in the slightest. Hey.
This is our consultant roster, which will allow us to bring consultants into the hospital. Let's bring Dr. Pop into the hospital now. And there she is.
Hey, director. Glad I can get down to work.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can
Maddie,
get custom
how's that coffee
posters.
looking?
As you treat patients, you understand how it will grow more. You can consult the pathodex in the Galaxy menu for more details on your research progress.
Sorry, Twiggy, but Heel says coffee is illegal and that we'd all die.
I said nothing of the sort. Director, consultants are quite different from our other staff members. Let's inspect Dr. Pop to find out more.
Let's not and pretend we did.
Hey there.
I feel like we've inspected Dr. Pop.
Dr. Pop, like all consultants, is a remarkably effective clinician who can expertly operate any of our rooms. As consultants and experience,
I don't know,
they have
maybe there's, like,
powerful, unique abilities.
turbo-
Sometimes
well,
we
no,
make hard choices as to which
coffee
ones they
might be
acquire.
illegal,
You can see the perks
but
Twiggy has
the director
in her
was
skill
talking about
tree.
turbo
And
caf
that's
before,
everything
so
you need
caffeine
to know
isn't.
about that. Let's get cracking, shall we?
Hey, I got a message from Twiggy that everything went okay with her treatment, which sounds good. And also that she's quit the music business, so I have 7 executives here who are using circular breathing to shriek non-stop like a ghoul. Ask her not to do that, maybe. Thanks.
No. Twiggy's with us now.
Director, Dr. Pop is calling about a psychotic break amongst the festival goers, which, judging by the current set list, seems entirely justified.
Damn.
Director,
Burn 'em up, Heel.
it seems people are falling prey to some kind of psychosis. A fear of space flight or something? They're on their way, and they're just constantly screaming inside the ambulance.
Oh,
A
good.
psychological condition. Ms. Orion's been preparing for this eventuality. She'll be in touch with the details.
I can't wait to have people just screaming in here. I'm very excited for that.
The Dreamarium! So, we arranged a trade deal with a planet ruled by psychic clams. In exchange for an unknown quantity of an unknown substance, they've lent us their services as therapists. Basically, with a doctor as an intermediary. These creatures can dive into the depths of our patients' minds, rearrange their neural networks, and slurp out any lingering negative emotion. No issues so far. And the treatments have proven incredibly effective in testing. Sure would be nice to remember what our contract with the clams was, though.
Sounds like it might do the trick.
Once we've got some of those rooms set up, I'll dive right in. Could be kind of trippy.
Could be. Let's find out. No. I want to build it instead, but I want to see who is in Yippee Frood XL. That's a pretty great name. Tremendously. What is this? Tremendously Tractor? That's gotta be a thing, right? Eva Ziggy? Who's Eva Ziggy? Is that the sequel to Ziggy? Hold on, she's Twiggy Pop. Who's Ziggy Pop? Are we getting the individual bits of David Bowie? Like some sort of Yu-Gi-Oh card? Like an Exodia, if you will? If so, count me intrigued. Man. Oh, okay.
How's it
That's
going?
fine. Let's see if I care.
Some patients with the aforementioned space phobia have arrived.
Some patients with the aforementioned space phobia. Crikey.
Oh, wait, how about space front? Seems like you guys enjoy a good pun around here.
Well, I just think that's wonderful. Space fright. Spectacular work, Miss Pop.
Thanks, Heel.
Oh, yes. No, not at all. Space fright.
Hey guys, so some randos decided to weld rocket boosters to some asteroids and I couldn't stop them, and now a space rocket's headed straight towards your station. Sorry and good luck with all that stuff.
Cool. I didn't like having a space station anyway, that's fine.
Hello, Galactica.
What's up? I'll take a holodot, please.
Fancy that one? Smashing.
Director, it looks like the festival isn't the only place to find rock and roll. Yes, wonderful. We've taken on significant damage from the impact.
I don't know why you want... Why not have these kind of holographic Medibots? Because they're like literally a third of the price and you get 5 of them.
I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes. See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
Oh, we can speed this up. She's all chill. She is very much not chill. And the clam is, well, just clamming it up.
You use a clam to suck out their bad vibes? Wow, I wasted so much money on therapy. I hope it's legal. I'm not a narc, mostly, but yeah, cover your ass.
Always a good idea to cover your ass, chat. Both literally and figuratively. It's often no shoes, no shirt, no service, but there's a more implied no pants, no service as well. don't know if that would get you service. I mean, it depends on the place, though, obviously.
It seems like the psychic clam stuff's going pretty okay. You know, I was married to someone who thrived on absorbing negative energy. That came out wrong. That was supposed to be a burn. Never mind.
That's alright, Leonard. Next time. We'll get it next time. Don't even sweat it. What's the issue? Eye congestion. Bummer. We should think about maybe we could put a reception desk here and here. Just try and see if we can take a bit of the load off of here.
Hey, sorry about the ex-wife thing. I've actually never been in a relationship, and I don't know why I lied to you about it. Can I come up there? There's stuff I'd like your mollusk to make not happen in my brain anymore.
That's
Is it
gone
kind of mollusk?
excellently, Director. The
Yes, it is.
Dreamarium is working a charm.
I trust
and
Leonard
none of
to have
the
done his
patients seem
research.
to have any permanent loss of function. The room is now approved for long-term use. Another job well done. We're blazing along.
Hello! It's me again.
Oh, let me get the bits and bobs. Ooh, a cleanliness beacon. Automatically cleans rubbish and vomit. Remains in a alternative.
It looks like we picked up a cleanliness beacon. It projects an energy field which dissolves problematic waste, trash, and so on. Testing did suggest that tooth enamel isn't necessarily safe either, so I'll keep an eye on our complaints box. Director, Ms. Orion is calling in. Something about the wonders of Craftium. She's quite excited.
Craftium. It's a
What's good,
wonder
Orion?
material that does exactly what it says on the tin. And I should know. I named it Craftium. I like to think that one was a stroke of brilliance.
We all
You
like
can
to
use
think
it
things, don't we?
recreate practically anything you've seen, even rare craft tech, like that cleanliness beacon you just acquired. First, select the crafting mode to begin the process. Now, craft anything you like.
That.
One brand spanking new, well, I can't see what you've made, but I'm sure it's great. Craftium! So cool. Now, I've got...
Sorry, I'm just gonna go buy some new things. Ooh, a turntable. Decal. An air freshener. Crane wash station. An overflow tank. A kill switch. That seems useful. Set of saws, also useful. Filament reel. Drone table. Emery tank, sure. Some art, perhaps? A peach? No, an X-Pulse, my mistake. A quark? Vending machine? Sure. Some weird plants? Oh, and some skins? Nah, none of them really get me going. And we can't afford any of them anyway. Oh, that's the button.
One more thing for you. The research lab. It's got a big old supercomputer. Your doctors can use it to improve
gonna say,
our
we could just
craft tech
use the
blueprints or gain
regular
new
computer.
insights into any of the conditions we've encountered. We used to hook their consciousness
And by
directly
we
to
could
the
just use,
computer,
I meant to
but,
say,
well,
you
it
could have just stayed on the
occasionally created
call.
a nightmare portal
Didn't
which
have to hang
trapped
up.
their minds in a digital
wasn't gonna-
hellscape for eternity. So
I don't think I'm
we
that
won't
scary,
do
am
that
I?
anymore. All right, that's enough sapient interaction for one day. Catch you later, Director.
Let's give that new research lab a spin, Director. Place one down and we'll see if we can't suss it out.
I'm gonna just build it blick by blick. Yeah, blick by blick, that's what I meant to say. I just really like putting down hazard stuff. Just makes it seem cool, right?
The research
Ooh,
lab
that's
is
cool.
capable of two distinct functions, generating insight into conditions and upgrading
Less
our
spanky.
tech blueprints. Let's upgrade one now. Select the research lab, and in the research interface, select a blueprint.
Sorry, I do have to hire
upgrade.
Spanky. I don't think I cannot hire Spanky. I don't know, yeah, that's good. Let's go Holobus.
With the blueprint selected, our doctors will begin to develop the improved version. This new and improved
Thank you,
blueprint
doctors.
will dramatically reduce the crafting cost. But unfortunately, it's attuned specifically to the station we're currently on. You'll need to complete the research again in each new hospital. The research lab can also boost our research efforts into any condition of your choosing. This will generate some research directly. It also generates insight into conditions.
Oh, FrostyTools.com is definitely a Twitch thing.
Insight greatly increases the research generated for that condition whenever you have it stockpiled.
Brag. Shadow is also
It's Leonard Moon again,
client
calling
of
about
ours?
another ailing musician.
Seribot, of course, is suffering from Metalhead. Inadequate Cat currently has Aurora Borealis. It's a real shame, Inadequate. We'll get you fixed up. Don't even sweat it.
Our client is calling about a new musician problem he's having.
Oh my god, there's another whole musician who is now dying for no reason except to make this whole festival a waking nightmare. Can you fix him, please? His name is Clem Banzig, and he's a coital Tyrannosaurus, which probably has something to do with all this, but I don't judge.
Coital
Alert,
Tyrannosaurus.
Azazari.
Or anybody. If I want to slop around
Isn't-
with roadies until my flaps catch fire,
Coitus is
that's up
sex,
to me
right?
and
Like,
the creator.
what are we getting at here, game?
If Clem wants to do those things. Look, just get him back to us, okay? There's too much on the line for it all to be taken down by Banzig's love for the fizzy pump. I'll give you lots of money and goodbye.
No, those are people leaving. Clem is arriving in 16 seconds, and I think it will come through here.
Heel, that VIP just arrived. He's shaking like an aging pirate.
Oh yes, I, Clem Banzig, am badly diseased from my many salacious adventures.
Actually, sir, it seems like you might have just had too many energy drinks.
Oh, I didn't think you'd actually know. Please, don't tell anybody.
Naturally. Patient confidentiality is vital in our line of work.
Moving to Diagnosis 2. I guess it's this one? This is the sequel to Diagnosis.
Clem got diagnosed? An addiction to energy drink? Huh.
Hey, I'm
Why, I thought it
walking
was something
here.
venereal.
Oh, speaking of walking here, she
Brandon
was having trouble getting in
probably.
the toilet.
Honestly, I don't even know if cougars have anything down there. They could be like mushrooms or something.
Because the hologram ones, these hologram ones seem to go away for a little bit. Let's see, temporary. I didn't see the temporary part. Mistake.
Oh man, I feel way better now. Now I can get back to romping again, which I do all the time, just so you know.
Good for you, sir. Best of luck.
Quite an authoritative pose there you've got there, Lespanky.
Hey, that was pretty fast. Thanks. I can put these pills back in the cabinet and get back to having jazzy times at the festival.
We'll just ignore why he was doing that.
Hello there.
Fill all needs.
I
Side
hope
effects
you're
may
well.
include shaking, heart palpitations, headaches, and death. Interesting.
Oh, Galacticare. Got to tell you, I had a handful of 2 cans of toxin energy squirreled away in somewhere. I figured I'd donate them to you, considering they're so tasty and fizzy and all, and caffeinated. And they get your mind going, and you start to vibrate, and oh, I miss it already. Hey, can we just turn this shuttle around?
Our new pal Leonard Moon is
Hey, are you medical guys any good at the cyber? Because we have issues with the cyber.
Not the
and if
cyber?
you don't do something, I'm going to have a panic attack.
Mr. Moon, I'm not entirely sure that our contract covers.
It covers it. I put it in there. Holograms are just as important as the musicians to me, man.
We're gonna be fixing
They're
hologram.
people. It's in the contract. You have to believe me. Please.
Director, holograms can't be covered because they don't actually exist. That said, it is probably worth doing this so that our client doesn't cork it before he can pay us. So, that means we'll be performing healthcare on the lights, using our trusty canisters, of course. What we'll need to do is take the canisters, cart them over to laser surgery, and shoot them with the lasers until they're so full of lasers that we can do healthcare on the lights.
Well, I'm very excited about this prospect. Doing healthcare upon
The canisters are
lights.
ready to be thoroughly lasered.
Just 3 though, so that's not too bad. And again, we do have a bit of a queue. Maybe a second laser studio would go down a treat.
Oh my god, the light.
Copy this as well. Like that.
You're still out? Oh no, I think I'm dying. Not like this. No. No.
I'm sure he's fine, Director.
Lennon seems like a really chill and relaxed guy. Hey, no one is good at... Pi is good at diagnosis. KB has returned once more. Philia Interloper? Sure.
The doctors are done putting all the lasers in those canister guys.
That they are, Robot. Our treatment canisters are ready to be delivered down to the festival.
I've
Down
been talking to
to
them
the
a bit,
festival.
and they seem kind of weird, but nice.
You've been talking to them. I'm fairly sure that nobody's home.
Please help me.
Yeah, we've been sharing data. Being a motorized tube seems hard on people. How long will they be gone?
Well, the energies involved will totally atomize them on delivery, so, you know, a while.
Oh.
Yes, terrible. Wave goodbye to your friends, Maddie.
Hello, Galactica.
This guy returns so regularly.
Having a gander.
Having a gander.
Thank you.
Away mission on standby for your order, Director.
Oh yes. Onwards. Fix the lights.
and away they go. What a thrill.
Oh good, you're still here. Do I seem any younger? I'm in a new body and I feel gorgeous. Anyway, we see your canisters coming and they're full of lasers.
Back to the road
Great.
for me.
Good luck.
And somehow, Leonard Moon has returned. What a thrilling twist.
Is that a reference to Rise of Skywalker with somehow
Wow,
Palpatine has
that worked.
returned?
You've officially saved my ass. The holograms are back on and everyone is vibing and stuff. Thanks. Try not to spend it all in one place. I know how you Terrans can get with money. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I'm going through a bad divorce, and my dog has bubonic plague, and I'm sorry. I'm not normally racist. It's the stress. Sorry.
Were you racist? Damn.
Leonard Moon is having old problems by the sounds of it, and not just personally.
Oh, hey. Hi. So you ever have one of those days where it feels like an evil spirit is trying to harass you into a psychotic break?
No.
Anyway, all 4 members of the band, the Exoloads, are about to die soon from burns they decided to get as a prank, I guess. And if you can't heal them, please just eat them or whatever you people like to do. I'm like totally done with this. Thanks.
Director, the Exoloads are now stepping off the shuttle.
These might be like the village people?
We'll be able to experience the full richness of old culture. How exciting.
Implied.
This is amazing! Cool spot, man! I am dying big time!
Cool spot, man.
What is about saying that right? Don't you care that BIM is an anxiety spiral and there's no toilet to be in? Whoa! That's a harsh and unhealthy form of mind reading and catastrophizing that I'm just, like, not into. It's fine, Tim. I'm sure I'll find somewhere to hang out. You've gotta stop letting Jim walk over you all the time, man. I'll get you a max caffeine, and then you can chill out a little. Bro, I am not great with this Kaufman drama triangle situation. Whoa, look at that pile of fluids on the floor. I'm gonna drink that like right now.
I turn on the music just a little bit. And possibly the voices up a little bit.
Vending machines don't have benefits anymore. These food regulations are getting dumb as hell. That was the best meat bar I have had in like 80 years. And I think it's gonna kill me though.
Okay. Sounds like they're all gonna die.
It's me again.
What's good?
Oh wow, that was a hell of a toilet. The grav suction nearly liquefied my bones because of the arthritis, but it was worth it.
Wait, are they just looking for a toilet? Is that it? Well, we didn't need to come to a hospital for a toilet, right? I feel like a festival should have a toilet. Maybe I'm wrong. Oops, someone died. That's not ideal.
See you around, Space.
I think the toilet was on the visage setting. I don't feel so good, guys.
Please don't kill yourself by, like, using the toilet
Hey.
too hard.
It's great I'm still alive. I feel good, like, physically. You guys have any stuff for being in a dark spiral of anxiety and self-doubt? electrocute my brain or something.
Afraid not. Good day, sir.
Ah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Bye.
Oh, we can choose an expertise for
I
Dr.
thought I was
Z.
screwed, but then these 8 people did a whole bunch of hell stuff to my awful body, and now
Remaining.
music again. Wild.
Wait, how many people are in the game? 6. Okay. Not great, but not terrible either.
Oh man, I feel like I can check myself out. I haven't been in this good shape for like 300 years now. Thanks to the new Mojo health people.
Oh man, you got them all fixed already? Okay, that's actually really great, because I was starting to wonder if I should just nuke the festival and like
We are just
flee
really
the
good at our
outer rim.
jobs, chat. And that job, fixing celebrities specifically.
I feel so good. I might even try and raise my arms above my head again. Thanks, health people. This has been really pretty okay.
You're entirely welcome, my elderly friend. I look forward to hearing your performance.
Wow. Really?
Good luck to you, Mr. Clyde.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, thank you. This has really made my day.
Okay, guess I can't put a chair there. That's... I'm gonna do this. Oh, we can't put a window, probably. Sarah Pike, read. Sergeant Chow. Oh yeah, get in here, Sergeant. Let's go. I'm in here somewhere, right? I think I was a doctor, or was I a...
Leonard Moon is in a tiz over a situation with his headlining musician.
No, maybe I was a, I think I was in an unuseful specialization at the time.
headliner, the colossal musician, they got a disease that melted their skin off. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Oh my god. I think I'm dying. Am I dying? I feel like I'm being electrocuted. You've got to fix this. Please!
Hello, Galacticare.
Well, hello there. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Gazria, for the purposes of this event. Baz has a lot to say about you. Seems to think you might be capable of great things. Sorry for the inconvenience of my affliction, but I wanted to see if you're all he's made you out to be. It's quite funny to screw around with Leonard Moon, and I figured that having his headliner get half consumed would give his heart a real kick. Oh, this does hurt rather a lot more than I thought it would, though. Having your skin rapidly eaten away isn't my idea of an interesting night.
When you think about what they're actually saying, doesn't sound great.
Well, I certainly don't see why not. Well, this has turned out to be rather interesting. Word gets around, eh? As before, we'll need to dispatch a shuttle to take a tissue sample, and from there, figure out the best way to treat Gazria's rotting flesh. Dispatch one when you're ready. The shuttle has been launched.
Yeah, I already did it, man.
The sample has been collected, and the ambulance is on its way back. Let's get it over to diagnosis.
Warm greetings to you all.
Up, Baz.
Pick that up just for you.
I think we'll put that in here because it's entirely automated. We've got a hologram doing the doctoring.
So, we just got done analyzing the sample, and the damage
Oh, it's already got an
is
upgrade, so we're gonna
pretty
need one.
gnarly. She's been devoured by the same bacteria I was. Treatment canisters are deploying now. If we can run them through skin lab and laser surgery, we should be able to patch her up.
Yes. Pardon?
The treatment canisters. The colossal? Laser surgery?
Oh, yes. Quite. Terribly sorry. Paper for a new fusion train design was just released.
Give me a hand here.
He did.
Rather distracting.
What?
Nothing at all. Good luck in there and so on.
I think they may be dead. Yeah. It's very sad and reduces the mood. You can see that might be a bit of a downer. Oh, we did someone over here. Okay. Yeah, you're going that way, man. In a bath down there in shorts. I really like the idea of having different colors for the different entrances. Seems sensible.
The canisters have been processed, and they're ready to have a crack at Gazria's dreadful meat situation.
Spectacular! Let's get them shipped off. The shuttle is now ready to launch on your commands,
Onwards to
Director.
victory, shuttle. Let's get this lady healed
I
up.
think Baz might have been right. Honestly, I haven't felt better since before this moon was formed. Shame what they're doing to it. Still, I can get close to them and begin to understand their minds, so I'll take what I can get. You're some
Oh, I just
good
noticed what they were
eggs,
doing to me.
Galacticare. Take care of yourselves, and watch out for the debris.
Looks like we're all done. Let's check in with Gazria.
Oh, wow. Oh, that was perfect. I guess I never had anything to worry about. Thanks for all the health care you did, and here's a shipload of credits. I gotta go prep for the big finale. Toodles.
Hello, Galactica.
Gee, we've got a lot going on here.
It's me again.
Get out of the way, achievement. I need to see the game.
I'll chuck it in. A fine invention.
Cutscene, perhaps?
It's on? Yeah. Okay. Everybody, thank you for sticking with us. We're about to blow the biggest damn hole in this burning moon since the festival began. Get ready to ring in the end times with all the other delinquents out there. Because it's fun. Because it's wild. And just because we can. Behold!
Well, that's quite something. I'm sure everyone's fine, Director. I suppose I'll update Galacticare's chart of the system to remove the moon. Well, that's all you're up for, Director. I and the other staff can take care of the after-party for you if you'd rather head off. Our next contract awaits whenever you'd like to get us out of here. Well done, by the way. That went rather well, I thought.
Seems relatively straightforward compared to 2 Point Hospital.
Your choice, Director. We can stick around here and bask in
Let's
the
keep
glo-
on trucking. We've got more people to heal. Balo Getaway. Transport
We're en
Tycoon,
route
that
to a
sounds like
way
me.
station along the Galactic Transport Hub, the backbone of FTL travel via lone space, built by the ingenious Tenki. We'll be building a hospital in one of the minor stations, and I'm sure you're as thrilled as I am by the prospect of all the wonderful locomotives which will be speeding by, stopping, unloading all their expertly packed cargo. Ah, logistical bliss. There'll be patients too, I suppose. and we're expected to prepare for several exciting trains, including a particularly ancient sleeper train that's been lost in loam space for a number of years now.
Alright, I'm going to load this in and get a drink. And not do anything too spicy. I have acquired a cold drink. Oh no, they said Barton farts. Why I order?
Director, welcome to your darling train station. Our client is keen to chat with you about their needs and so on. I'll patch them through.
Galacticare, welcome. I am Kappa. Interesting to have a Terran health company on contract. Many trains will travel through this station. Many will have need of your services. Your principal concern is a train lost in loam space. Only recently did we receive an update from its systems. Unusual situation. Please prepare for its arrival. The timing is uncertain, but it will emerge. In the meantime, many trains, many patients. Good luck.
Well then, I'll prepare my spirit for the oncoming train.
I would
excitement.
never. I would merely wag my finger.
As usual, Director, when you're ready to open the hospital and have us be bombarded by patients, let me know.
Greenery in there. Get a carpet. Nope. A carpet. Nope. Smaller carpet. Yes. And a picture. That'll do. I feel like the trains going past is going to get old pretty quickly. But at least the time being, it's kind of cool. Recruitment. Shadow, get in here.
Shall we meet some trains, Director? Very well, Director. I'll assure the trains that they can drop off their meaty cargo at any time. I'm sure this will be of great relief.
You make it sound like they have anxiety.
Maybe we all have anxiety.
Damn. Relatable. Definitely said that before.
Director, we've received our first Tenki patients. Ms. Orion has a bit of a history with them. I'll let her explain.
Ah, the Tenki! First off, incredible engineers. Tenki patients love seeing both upgraded and well-maintained rooms. They also adore machines, so much that when they're happy, they'll repair equipment just for the fun of tinkering. Little furballs after my own heart. Tenki are innately biomechanical. The theory is that they were engineered by another ancient culture. Each Tenki inherits a package of nanomachines from their parent, which then unfolds into cybernetic augmentations as they grow. I actually implanted myself with Tenki nanobots I got from an old fling, which is why my liver has tubes and whistles occasionally. Anyway, they think a mile a minute, they adore machinery, and are incredibly fuzzy. Make sure you hire some if you can.
Please, alert the medical... Galaticare Director, a train is en route to you carrying pilgrims from Pyrestone, a Cooper Valley shrine world. Please help them to be alive, as they are...
Oh. Please help them to be alive. I will do my best. No promises, though. Papa Oscar, inadequate. And you're for the boning chamber. Let's go.
Currently struggling to do so.
Based on the manifest, we should expect at least a dozen patients suffering from a mix of shattered arm, twisted tail, and motion sickness. Director, the patients suffering from motion sickness are going to require something quite extreme to get them sorted. As if by freaky precognition.
Inadequate to the boning chamber, inadequate to the boning chamber.
Get a load of this bad boy, the centrifuge. Motion sickness is a condition where the inertia of traveling at relativistic speeds somehow gets stuck due to errors in space-time. The solution is obvious. We spin them right round, baby. And hey, it actually works. The stuckness of their relativistic frame gets flung right out. Also, don't touch the sides while it's spinning. You'll explode.
We'll need at least a couple of centrifuges to handle the load of the emergency patients. Drop some down whenever you find the time, Director.
Al Silva is a spinologist. Oh, we need a skin lab too.
What?
I think we just hired for... I don't know actually, hold on, I'll check once I build this. I think it was just for normal duties. I don't think it was for anything fancy, unfortunately. Nope, I want this one. Yes, you're just normal duties. Well, you're a trainee, so who knows where you'll end up. Skin lab, Urshig, get in there, champ. Oh, you don't have any plants? Where's my customary wall plant? Neighbors are knocking, don't come, or rocking, don't come and knocking. Guess so. Where's the waving medibot? There it is. Orange train.
The Firestone train with our first batch of emergency patients is pulling into the station now.
Oh gracious, that's a lot of emergency patients. Albert Zorg. Cow Tinkerer. I mean, the cow are my favourite faction in Warhammer, so that's good a reason as any to pick them up. We'll probably need another diagnosis room. And Albert Zorg in it. Oh, maybe Beta Andor. We don't have a one of these fluffy fellas.
Is this it?
Biofeedback signals suboptimal. Finally, dying.
That was more of a hit.
Hey.
Hey.
Warm greetings to you all.
Am I speaking? No, I think I'm a medibot. But I will acquire.
That one's new.
Those.
Hope it helps you out.
Actually,
had to clean some of this up.
Second one. Only because we've got a lot of people that need to have their head spun, so we're going to make a bit of money. Wait, hold on. Lee Scrotum. We don't have someone for laser surgery. We don't have a need for it just yet, but
Glad to hear a
I will
passenger
pick
was
them up.
cured. Good news. People better alive than dead. Thank you.
One of you is
Hello?
oh, inadequate. The boning chamber is not operating at maximum efficiency. $35K, $33K, $32K, $31K. I'm gonna have to open up Boning Chamber 2, the sequel.
Half of passengers from train treated. Glad you're here. Please do your best.
Commander Zhao to the Boning Chamber. These people need their bones. Need the boning. Hey, do you guys like anatomy? Oh wait, we've also got a consultant. There's a lot of demand for boning. Line. Ooh, that sounds very aggressive. Health 0. Can I salvage this? Maybe.
Is this it?
What's the problem? Curious decorations are 4 in here. Okay, the burning chamber is now open.
Heard that a passenger's treatment failed. Sad news, but understandable. No system is perfect.
I guess I didn't heal them up in time. That Earth on there?
Good work with this first emergency situation, Galaticare. Thank you. We'll report your success to my
They're very
superiors.
nice skyboxes, I'm not gonna lie. Knowledge bar.
Knowledge bar is provided. Crunchy, enhanced mental acuity, learn faster. Good for lipoprotein problems.
Put on the ceiling fan as well.
Greetings. I'm Ultra, Health Administrator for Null 7, tanky colony comprised of those afflicted with a rare disorder. Heard Galacticare was here, came to ask for help. Condition is psychological in nature. We call it the voice, and afflicted tanky are ostracized, exiled. Hope your technology can help.
Director, the Dreamarium may actually be able to help. And hell, it's worth a shot if anything is. Please make sure we have a
I like how the
Dreamarium
Dreamarium may actually be able to help this time. As opposed to last time where it didn't.
Hello there. I hope you're all well.
This one definitely needs some warning strips. Stay back, lest you get brain thinged.
Fancy that one? Smashing.
Smash. Technique monitor.
Chuck it in.
We need one of those in the bone zone.
Love a good trade.
We're gonna make sure that Inadequate's got some good technique.
As Mazaran has stated, we should ensure that we have ample Dreamariums available before our new tanky friends arrive.
Oh, ample. Okay. So I take it we need more than just one. Roswell Superiosa, Charlie Train Agent. Charlie, I think you're hired.
Back to the dome for me, Galacticare.
Basically a square. Put it over here for now.
Ultra has arrived. I'm patching her through now.
Hello, Galacticare. As the colony's physician, I will submit myself to your experiment first. Should it prove successful, we can roll it out to the rest of the afflicted.
Trouble is, there's a lot of walking in this establishment we have here. Get some vending machines over here. There's two lots over there. Yeah, at the end of a corridor. That's definitely not weird. Where are you going? Are you going the longest possible way? Oh, are you waiting for diagnosis? No, you're going to the Dreamarium. Oh, you're going all the way around here. Okay. Whatever works, I guess. What's wrong, bud? Oh, you done got a twisted tail. Damn.
Stupid biological inefficiency.
Come on, get your dream on.
Strange sensation. Mollusk reveals a hidden connection. Implanted? Something left over? Can feel the ancient enemy. Drives us to devise...
Ancient enemy? Hasn't filled me with an enormous amount of confidence.
Dark machines. Cause ruin. With Mollusk's aid, I can close the ports. Seal it fully away. My mind is clear. Didn't know this was how it was supposed to feel. Deafening silence. Peace. Thank you. Thank you.
Director, this is
a centrifuge specialist.
This is a radical breakthrough with a heretofore unknown condition. Galacticare, baby!
Galacticare, am keen to help. Long years of service in the colonies. Can handle medicine and machines. Not that different. Sometimes...
Hey, we've got a new
Very
consultant.
different. Wisdom is knowing when. Still working on it. Director, pleasure to work for you. Will try to explain my specializations, abilities. I work rapidly. Tanky tradition. Things to fix, patients to
750
heal. Also,
and
I
one
have a
cent?
personal
Is that what I'm
teleportation
reading
device.
it for?
Can quickly
Or
break
is it
around the hospital.
750,000? Really hope it's not that one.
Welcome aboard, Ultra! With
Crimped
your resume
Polto?
and how
Nanopork?
impossibly fluffy you are, you'll be an
Jade
invaluable
beef?
addition to the team. You can help us roll out this treatment to
Jade
all
beef
the
does
other
sound great.
affected fuzzy little Tenki. How do you feel
They
about
are
that?
an embezzler.
Feels slightly fetishized. However, your technologies are curious. Interesting fusions. Risky designs. I accept. Would love to help. Other Tenki suffering from the voice's influence will join us now and attempt treatment. Tails crossed.
Situation normal. Situation normal.
Some of these fellas are really quite cybernetic.
Situation normal.
Like this one here. 2 robot arms, a robot leg.
Hello, Galactica. There should be a good range of gubbins here.
Gubbins, you say? How very English.
Oh, that one's new. A fine invention.
2 shreds, you say?
I'm off to catch up with the news.
that over there. I get to see.
A success for the Dreamarium treatment. Many years without hope, and now a bounty of it. Thank you.
Happy to help. Citizen.
One patient left, driven by paranoia. Can't be helped. We'll keep trying.
Damn it. So when they die, it basically means that they're all, like, the machine breaks in the process. That's some of them at least. We got a statue.
Alert, ads are starting.
Hi there.
Why did he leave? Oh, now we need a laser surgery. Okay. Which is the next cheapest? 32,500. Let's get lasers. Pew pew pew.
Half of all affected Tenki now cured. Galacticare will transform the lives of Tenki who struggle most. We'll work harder.
Have you read that as Ligma? Get rid of this guy. I'm hoping for one that's like a laser specialist, maybe? Diagnosis, no. Mark Bishop. That sounds a very boring name.
Hello! It's me again.
Hello again. It's you.
Perfect. Picked that up just for you.
Well, Dreamarium, of course, Dr. Molecular Shadowfox.
Just some bits and bobs.
Despite the fact it seems that 2 patients died on your watch, but that's alright.
Catch you later.
Yeah, we do really need to be working on cleanliness, it looks like. I don't know what they do with the hollow gravestones. They're just kind of left there, which is cool, I guess.
Most Tenki patients had their connection to the voice successfully severed. Never expected such an outcome. Privileged to be here for this breakthrough.
We're privileged to have you, I guess. Ooh, teleportation, that might be useful.
We'll provide teleporter pads. Just finished tinkering. Stand on one pad, zoop to another. Technical term. Check your pockets afterwards.
Can I use them to heal?
I've never been teleported around before.
Mary, I don't have the foggiest idea, so I'll simply say yes and keenly await the results. Good luck, little
That should
fellow.
really help speed up getting from one side to the other.
Hello to you, Galacticare. The next train is on its way. Pilot reports an encounter with a hypercooled nebula upon exiting the Loam-net. Passengers inside seriously affected. Please do your best.
A particularly frosty train this time, it seems. Fortunately, Ms. Orion has been hard at work on a solution for snapped frozen tissue. We'd better get prepared. Director, Ms. Orion has yet another ingenious new idea. Or crackers, depending on your perspective.
Director, some conditions will require a radical new form of treatment. And after an extended episode of insomnia, I managed to figure out just the thing. A gun! Hear me out. You know how there's skin on people? And you know how guns are about getting past those things and inside the mortal body? Because bullets love to do violence? It's like that, but instead of bullets, it's medicine. It can also be a flamethrower, gently and unobtrusively thawing the snap-frozen flesh of our patients without causing any permanent damage. Probably. Hope this helps.
Rather challenging getting projectile medicine past weapons regulations, but we managed. Director, our incoming emergency patients will require a couple of projectile medicine rooms to be ready for them. Build them where and when you please.
Where and when you please, within the next about 2 minutes. Right, don't forget that. Yeah, nothing says healthcare like a flamethrower. Kappa incident.
Hello,
Inadequate cat, the second. As the resident American, I feel like you're the most qualified.
Easy with flippers.
You're a psychopath. You're a psychopath? You are a psychopath. Okay, well, that's may have been a bad decision, but we'll see what happens.
See you around, space.
Need some more doctors. Ideally ones that aren't... Oh, here you go, another Shadow Fox. Ideally ones that aren't psychopaths is what I was going to say. I don't mean to say that I don't like
The conveniently named
inadequate, but just that
train has arrived.
I don't think we need to have only
disembarking now.
psychopaths. We could maybe change things up and have, you know, like regular people. I feel like a change. Well, this is the second inadequate cat. I'm 100% certain of that. Yeah, Dr. Inadequate Cat looks like that. But he also looks like this. So we've got two of each. I think that's primarily because, let's be honest, the chat isn't exactly overflowing with people. So they're just kind of like, well, we're going to have two of it. We promised that you'd have people in chat. Oh, sorry, we promised you'd have your viewers, but we didn't promise that if there weren't many of them, there wouldn't be double ups. I can get another inadequate cat. I shan't though. I feel like 2 is enough. I will get Bark because they're a projectile fella. our doctors. High congestion. Oh, is it just because there's a lot of fellas around? Good job we put in that teleporter pad. I think that's going to be very useful. Hi. Okay, that guy's dead. This guy's almost dead.
One passenger lost to us. A shame. They may find an engine to warm themselves by. Always hope.
Yeah, find an engine to warm themselves by, like this one.
Heard a passenger was cured. Also heard you cured them with a modified weapon. Quite pleased.
Hello? Quite pleased, very pog.
Tanky and Galacticare will get along.
Accidentally healed a guy twice. A little bit kind of, you gotta really nail the button press. Otherwise you end up healing someone that you don't want to. Maybe a ice cool beverage after that would be a nice way to cool down. After being immolated.
Hello! It's me again.
What's good?
Fancy that one? Smashing. Think that one's new. A fine invention.
We need to have another teleport pad over here, I think. So they can zap all around the place.
Half of all passengers cured now. Appreciate your hard work. Would like to experience your flamethrower one day.
So would I. Not tonight, though. I prefer a freeze rate. Can I get one of those?
Catch you in the void.
Definitely freeze ray weather.
Director, some meteors are headed our way. Many is on standby for cleanup.
Get some of those temporary bots ready. Because we'll need them. Luckily we treated all of the emergency patients.
Most passengers treated. Situation is very strong. Thank you. Transferring credits now.
Yay, credits.
Unloading loan gate technology to your station. Uses your loan tapping technology to bring in more patients. May help your metrics. Good for a challenge.
Didn't blueprints? Is improved. Increases the flow of patients entering.
Galacticare Director,
also looks
hello.
delicious.
Some late departures from Burning Moon are due to arrive at your hospital for various treatments. Likely intoxicated. Wishing you luck.
Burning Moon, eh? Unless something else exploded, I imagine they're suffering from the same conditions we encountered while on contract.
Oh, they come out of the thing, okay. But then we probably want to put it over here. Hey guys, if you're all gonna come out of the same one, who's that here? Do the same for this. Oh, I should check that too, actually. Damn, that is very tight.
What in the blazes? A delightful tiny bus has driven onto the tracks. Is that Band 6 vehicle? The Cuba ballet musician we saw to just the other day?
It is I, Clem Banzig, here from yet another scintillating adventure.
Mr. Bansig, may I ask why your bus is directly on the tracks? You've interrupted the next train's destiny.
Yes, I'm sorry for getting in the way.
These guys are just getting on it anyway. They're like, this is a
very confusing
tool van, but it looks kind of like a train.
You did such a good job before, I thought you might be able to help us again.
Mr. Bansig, have you encountered any vending machines lately?
No, Yes, I have. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me, but if I don't get back on the road soon, my manager's gonna edit my genome and clone me. They have the right, you see.
Nothing to worry about, sir.
I feel like you should read your contracts better, sir.
That said, it may have been wiser to queue rather than park in the way of 180 tons of oncoming virile train.
Only 180 tons.
I want that train to really go to town on me. Just paste me into ruin right here.
Don't we all, sir?
Don't we all? Don't we all want to be annihilated by 180 tons of train?
How are we looking? Perfect. Pick that up just for you. Always love a good trade.
I think we need a new wing chest, yeah. We do need some more doctors. An adequate cat. You want to have a third copy of yourself?
Catch you later.
Cool, but you are a psychopath with that one. Maybe we'll go for... Okay, so we can either have you as a psychopath or you as a sociopath. So I'm going to just take a executive decision and have you as none of them. Sorry. We're going to go for... Blast Johnson. Because it sounds like a Flash Gordon character.
I finally feel like myself again. Thank you. I hope I can get back on track before the label replaces my brain with a computer.
So say we all.
Oh, that was fast. Thanks a lot. I'll try to avoid fizzy drinks in the future. But the label keeps setting me up with these promotions.
The poor train with the burden of carrying the Burning Moon revelers is now finally arriving.
Cool train cover. Oh. That reminds me I should deploy that.
Hey.
Oh. I hate this one. Where it's eating away at their flesh.
It's over.
I'm definitely not a fan of that one.
Ah, crikey!
Crikey.
Sick as a dog.
Can you help?
It seems like the plant people are Australians, given their accents for some reason. I don't know quite the rationale behind that.
Help me.
I'm not inherently against it. It's always nice to have a little bit more representation of the Australian accent. Yeah, the teleporter is incredibly useful. Anything particularly queued up? Yeah, laser surgery. Dr. Shadow Fox is doing his best, but there's a lot of people that need their lasers.
First passenger of the
or their
burning moon train
surgeries
is
lasered.
securely treated. Very good. Hope this repeats.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. Fancy that one? Smashing. I'll chuck it in.
Weren't there meant to be asteroids coming through? I feel like that didn't happen. I'm not complaining about that necessarily, but... Anyone else on the verge of death? Am I just like throwing this from the ceiling? Like, hey, surprise, getting healed. I mean, I guess it's not that big a surprise. You're out of hospital. That's just not a conventional way of doing it, you know?
There should be a good range of gubbins here.
Gubbins, you say? Oh, there you are.
I'm off to catch up.
Smell you later, Baz.
Half of the emergency passengers now cured. Strong trajectory, Galacticare. Fine work.
Thank you. I too think it is a strong trajectory. We here at Galaticare only have the strongest of trajectories. With our patented boning chambers. Doesn't seem like anything's queuing up too much. And by that I mean there's no real reason to like break out anything new just yet.
All passengers treated and safe. Highly efficient. Much respect for your operation.
Thank you.
Noise cancellation prevents you from hearing our standing ovation.
Effective noise cancellation then. I don't think our man would lie, so...
Stunning. You have achieved maximum performance during that emergency event. We'll advise Tanky State to upgrade assessment of Terran capabilities.
Yay. We're making humans look better.
Toughed up the other cans of toxin I had hidden. My managers have industrial crates of this stuff. So I don't need these anymore. Or ever. Right. I forgot. Sorry.
That was a very delayed message, sir.
Director, a Terran-based company, Cabal Incorporated, has had a logistics train suffer damage.
Cabal Incorporated,
The payload
eh?
consists of damaged, leaky canisters. No normal passengers. Routing them to you now.
Well, we've certainly handled canister-based issues before. Nothing a spot of laser surgery can't fix, I imagine.
They've got 2 lasers. That should be alright. This Skin Lab is maybe getting a little bit crowded.
Hello, Galaticare. It's me again.
You're coming back increasingly frequently, I feel like, sir.
Having a gander.
Having a gander.
Pick that up just for you. I'll chuck it in. A fine invention. Some handy gizmos in there.
Well, if we're gonna need, it sounds like we might need a few laser surgery, so we might as well put a couple of these down to try and earn a bit more cash money.
I'm off for a spot of cheese.
The train from Cabal Incorporated has arrived and is discharging its
Oh,
canisters.
gracious. Oh, we can just select them as he's teleporting away. Thought it was slick, huh? Oh, they're all motion sick. I don't know if you can synthesize motion sickness like that, but, you know. I'm not the motionologist.
That's the first leaky friend fixed up. The spillage is worrying me, though. It's goopy and kind of melts the floor.
That's probably fine. Omicron Zappa, Tributary, Bonsai Spiriosa, Root. I'm sure that's a relative of Root. Get in there to get some more money out of it. That got at like 1642 from that. Don't know how he missed you. Oh, so this train's on the way. Yeah, there's a tank.
Several of the canisters have now been repaired. The substance they contain is totally new to me. I wonder where they're going.
I wonder where Cabal Incorporated in a red, evil-looking train is off to. A very valid question. Hopefully nowhere local to us. I just teleported in there.
Hello, Galactica. Think that one's new.
Most of the canisters have been fixed up. It seems they're headed deep into diionized space. For what reason, I'm not sure.
Incredible precision. Beautiful to see you handle machinery as well as you have. Makes a Tenki proud. Sending you a large bonus, and thank you for your work.
No, thank you for your patronage, sir.
Director, Kappa is informing me that we're not expecting any more emergencies for now. That sounds like downtime to me, at least until the sleeper train arrives.
Is this a sleeper
Curious
train?
about the train's condition. Lost in loam space for some time. Ship loss is occurring more frequently.
Well, how's that for timing? Speak of the devil. It's the sleeper. It's finally arrived. And by Jove, it's in a wretched condition. Oh, the humanity.
The wrong path, the wrong tunnel, unnatural ends cauterized, slowing the great death.
Apologies, Director. Medi's been fiddling around with the translator. Cleaning that up now.
We were lost for years. Patients only now awakening, encrusted by loam space's ichors. Please help them before I return.
We've received the manifest from the sleeper. Most of the passengers are suffering from a new condition, which we're tentatively calling hypersleep crust. The emergency patients are disembarking now.
What's wrong with him, Heel?
Oh my goodness gracious. That is a lot of patience.
What do you want?
Oh, sorry, you didn't need to. Why is the toilet ejecting you at the back?
It's over.
Is this it?
Are you a doctor?
Oh, crikey.
Crikey, hey, put another shrimp on the barbie, mate. Yeah, four.
Oh, feels bad.
Dingo. Boomerang. Etc.
What is it?
Can you help? I've never seen anything like this before.
I've been reviewing their security footage, Medi, and I'll tell you when you're older.
Guys, why are you getting on the busted train that got lost in space? Well, particularly with the weather warming up over in that neck of the woods, I imagine it's prime grilling season.
Hey, give me a hand here.
Projectile medicine is what we're looking at, isn't it?
We've cured our first emergency patient, Director. Many more to go.
Once more, let's not waste a crisis. Inadequate, you are now a projectile medicine expert. You may have just killed that person. It's a real shame, because I was hoping that wouldn't happen, obviously. You know, being in a hospital and all that.
One of our patients is
We charged
no
them
longer among us.
$5,000
Let's
for
do
the
our
privilege
best
of
for the
getting
rest
killed,
of them,
but
eh?
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Fancy that one?
Half of them are cured now, Director. Splendid progress.
Right then. Back to the road for me.
Okay. I can't turn off. I think we'll leave it on for now. Well, we only had one person killed.
Most survived, as expected. We will return soon, embracing the new reality. Goodbye.
Well, that was a frenzy and a half, but we got there. Splendid work, Director. It'll be a shame to say goodbye to all those remarkably handsome trains. But you never know, we may meet again someday. How about it, Director?
Onwards
Fancy
to victory.
hanging around?
I did like the trains though. Bit of cheat shoe action. Look, I can't say no. I guess these, I don't know what these are. Are these like side missions?
We've been commissioned to help out at the Far Star Station, where Visage farmers grow food for underprivileged worlds. But due to the eccentricities of the Visage language, I haven't the foggiest clue what we'll actually be doing.
That's not ideal. Doesn't look like it's in great condition. Doesn't fill me with confidence in establishing our presence here. Still, all for the company.
Director, what a delightful day and/or night in which to see you. I've had a moment to check our itinerary.
I see that
and
Heel's
while
been
a
a
few
streamer as
farmers
well,
are
being
laden with photonym
kind of
parasites,
indistinct about the time
I'm
zone.
not quite seeing the emergency we were warned about.
Hello and great tragedy forever. Many friends lost already. Many others at the limits of time. Pleased to work, so their world lines stretch in our company.
I see. Yes. Well, let's see about these parasites and figure out the rest as we go, I suppose. Ms. Orion has been working on a means of detaching various kinds of...
Hey, Director! Parasitology has been in the works for a while, and it's finally time to ship it. There are still a couple of issues with the Doctopus misreading the subject's gut biome as a threat, and temporarily removing their digestive system.
They don't
We
need a
can iron
digestive
that out
system.
later. Hope it helps. Try not to look it in the eyes.
A digestive system costs more lives than it saves, chat. I don't know if you know that.
I've suggested for months now that we should charge double for parasitized patients, but that's apparently considered grossly inhumane. Regardless, Ms. Orion also requests that we store the photonymphs we extract. For what reason, I'm simply not sure. We're ready to open the hospital at your command. You may also wish to bring in some of your consultants. They're raring to go.
Oh, I'm bringing the consultants, don't you worry. Consultants model trains? Yeah, don't mind if I do have a model train. I would love to have a model train, like, setup, chat. But I just feel like it'd be such a... Like, I do like dioramas. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the idea of playing the Warhammer game in, like, the traditional sense, like, you know, moving the pieces around and stuff. But I do like the idea of just having, like, a diorama that I've made. Hold on. What am I doing? No, I think that is actually not a bad decision. But maybe something more like that.
Are we ready, Director? Right you are. We're opening
Oli
the
Bashir,
hospital
Brunch.
now.
The aperture dilates that life may happen
Cornetta Woe
further.
Fingers
It
Max.
kisses to you.
I have the inclination to report our client to SR.
What's SR, Heel?
Sapient Resources, maybe. Their job is to look after the company's bottom line while manipulating employees into false comfort. Not to worry, you don't qualify for their services. Our first patients have just slopped in, carrying their own glowy little passengers. Amongst these first patients are some Visage. Ms. Orion has the details on these tentacled fellows.
Ah, the Visage!
Oh, I thought it was a
Species have
mask.
hard time
I didn't realize that was
understanding
the
their
eye.
peculiar minds and visual language. But if you hang around them long enough, you'll just start to get it. They love windows and they love toilets. Windows, presumably, because they get to stare into the void with their luxurious eyes. And toilets? Well, we don't really know. They don't eat, so our best guess is that they just enjoy the lavatorial vibes.
Who doesn't enjoy a lavatorial vibe, though? I feel like having a toilet on the way into a hospital is not a bad idea. You can have a cheeky vomit on the way in. Thoughtful Suspect is a very cool name for a ship. Yes, Stewart85, who's almost certainly a Twitch user.
Hello.
Okay, we need a skin lab. Let's go. Oh man, that is... I've never been one for the phone in the toilet. Just for whatever reason, it's not something that never really even occurred to me as an option. But reading in the toilet? Yes please. Taking a magazine? Yeah, don't mind if I do actually set up shop for just a little bit in there. Okay, now we've got parasitology. This is the tank thing, I think. And by tank, I mean like actual tank, like a water tank thing. Okay, so that should be like that. Oh, actually, what I should have done. Just real quick. Some big old windows on that bad boy. Now we need a parasitologist. Psi designer, Pepto. I'm gonna reject you. Ferrari, if that is in fact your real name, welcome aboard, man.
Sick as a dog.
Here we're gonna build a Didarium. And the bone zone. So I've got to build a bone zone. I haven't seen either of you turn up, so I don't know who's going to be running the bone zone. But someone will. But like, they'll just have to. Someone's going to have to step up to the plate and run the bone zone.
And a joy for their life now, which is now saved forever by you. And now they cannot die forever.
Director, I fear we might have somewhat oversold the effectiveness of our treatments.
Barry Carrot, get in here, champ. Okay, Bone Zone time. All the different changes of clothes that you'll need. Flying Bunny Josh? There's gotta be a Bone Zone guy in here somewhere. Nick Gordon? He looks like Elvis. Slipstream McCartney? Elizabeth Exoslap? Damn, that's a cool name. Inadequate Cat, there you go. I knew that your calling would come back. Oh, we don't have any vending machines. That'll do it.
Friends with mittens cured now, their pain removed. Blessings to you, and small presents afforded now. The large friends yet still ache with urgency for ape healing. Please immediately do the healing.
Yes, the large friend. Yes, we'll make sure to see to that pronto. Director, I don't know what we're doing here, and I'm starting to panic. I'll book us tickets on a tanky liner, just in case we need to abandon the proverbial ship.
I'm not entirely certain what would...
We've got an incoming transmission from Mizora.
Great job so far, Director. The photo nymphs that have been extracted from those patients, we're gonna use them to make some photo fertilizer. Heel will give you the details.
I will. Oh, yes. Yes, of course I will. Director, according to these schematics, the photo nymphs need to be loaded into canisters by our wonderful parasitology demons. Once the canisters are adequately prepared, they'll be dispatched down to the farm to achieve rejuvenation of the vegetables. I'm not entirely clear how, but that's the plan. Given the large volume of incoming canisters...
I do actually like the VO in this quite a bit. I could just be a little bit louder though.
You may want to prioritize them in specific rooms. To do this, select a room and then add canisters as a conditioned priority. You can use this to keep canisters to a specific part of the hospital, or just generally make them feel more important. Director, I recommend assigning our canisters as the priority in some of our parasitology rooms. This will ensure that they're seen to as rapidly as possible. Select one of the rooms to set this up.
Oh, one of them. You're making an assumption that I have multiple rooms there, sir.
Hello there. I hope you're all well.
Our first batch of photo fertilizer is away. Its juices will hopefully nourish these odd vegetables back to health.
Bumpy agent, adoring friend, Commander Zhao. I'm a squid guy.
Just some bits and bobs.
Heel, the fertilizer stuff is working. The veggies are looking way better. Also, I think I heard one of the canisters reading out nuclear codes while they were on their way to
I mentioned this when there was like a Blue Sky or a Twitter thing where it's like, oh, when people, enjoy your voice. I don't get it. I still don't get it. Like, I don't think it's like Gilbert Godfrey or anything like that.
That to the gnome for me, Galacticare.
But if we just do this rejuvenation process, which is we're on 1% currently, it's going to be a slow one. I'm hoping that adding this in might speed up the influx of patients.
Many visage with weeping stones, obscuring speech, and tentacle shakery insufficient. With love for you.
Yes, and we love you too, tentacle person, for wholly contractual and platonic reasons. Patience incoming, Director. Given the materials crusting up their eyes, I'd say it looks like a job for
Alert.
laser surgery.
As starting.
Laser surgery, you say?
The calcified visage have arrived.
Two shreds, you say? And his wife? Oh, two shreds.
Burdened conscience.
Oh, it's I guess there aren't any paintings or anything around this part of the woods. Hopefully spruce the place up a bit. Oh, there's a poster there. I wonder if that counts as decoration. It does not.
Eel?
Yes, Medi.
Why do you keep sending me messages that say increase hostility weights?
I'm making experimental updates to your AI.
Is that normal?
Yes, Medi. With the overhauls your network has had over the last decade, it's like a bowl of spaghetti in there. Don't worry, I'll sort you out.
I have a feeling they don't have their best intentions in mind. Let's slap the fast forward down. Wow, there's a lot of people queuing up here. Oh, you're queuing for like the diagnosis room.
Director, some of the veggies came loose from the farm and are heading straight for us.
Not at all the case, Medi. They're simply growing larger on account of our director's immaculate performance.
Ah, beans. That's where these bad boys come in handy.
Well, we've taken significant structural damage from the impact of tractor-sized tomatoes. Egg on my face, I suppose.
Hello! It's me again.
Hello again.
Perfect.
Bitter vegetable.
Lightly decorated. I'll give you lightly decorated in a moment. Be careful.
Catch you later.
Oh, what do I want to specialize in? Let's go to the skin lab, I guess. That's where I just came out of.
Oh.
We got pace. If only there was glass, wasn't there? Like a big old open sign. Sorry, I'm just gonna move this over here. And move that there. Any laser guys?
Did you read the magazine I sent you?
I'm not really interested in tractors, Heel.
Nonsense. Good grief, that talk they're getting these days.
Wave engine which spins very strongly now. The hauling happens with great efficiency now. And joy for drivers. Their loud horns also.
Oh yes, precisely, the horns. Well, I'll be a fellow enthusiast. I shall contact you directly.
The good grief, the talk they're getting these days. That really tickled my fancy for some reason. Any spinologists in here? KB, the rescue.
Hello?
You can specialize in diagnosis. Thank you. I like how they have to take cover to avoid getting hit by the spinny boy.
Success happening now. Ocular corrections inspire joy, and vegetable flourishing eventuates.
Oh, that is literally just a large carrot.
Fast claps for you. Bestowing now the critter lure.
Oh yeah, I
For
also
them
should be
to
deploying...
Critter's approach to its song for trivial collection.
my fellas.
Warm greetings to you all. Browse away.
Metrics on our treatments for the farm so far look really good, guys. There are still a bunch of ways we can improve it, though. I'll send Heel some ideas.
Yes. Director, we can jazz up the effectiveness of our photo-fertilizer by running the canisters through a skin lab after they've collected a photo-nymph sample. Make sure there are enough of each room to ensure our canisters get drenched in the appropriate slop at a regular pace. And don't forget that you can also assign canisters as the priority in your skin labs.
Whiskey Tinkerer, new architect. Whiskey Tinkerer is that. This indicates we might need another one of these as well. We're going to be using it for double duty, making fertilizer as well as other stuff. Actually, we'll make this the canisters one. Oh, we need the gun medicine. Yeah, you can go there. Critalura. Got any projectiles? Cerberus Buckfast. Sergeant Jow. Yeah, get in there, champ. Do you like that they've each got their own, like, different animations to, like, sit in the thing? Do we just straight up shoot the guy?
Blessings upon Tractor Understander. A magazine provided and returned, gently folded and known now.
Ah, the magazine. Oh, I've plenty of editions. There was a particularly interesting design for an injection pump in January's release, which...
Claps for device knowledge provided. We must attend to non-tractor matters forever now.
Ah. Yes, of course. Best of luck to you, Medi. I think the alien just ghosted me.
They're not a ghost, Heel. They're a mollusk.
Damn it, heal. Don't even know what our patients are.
Their roots is on the buzzer for you, Director. Something about bloating is...
We request ape help with Visage private problems. Our roots must perform the divergence, and our progeny wait in the world lines, delayed too long. Mollusk brain help, and then vibrations happen.
I'm afraid I'm rather at a loss, Director.
Heel, I think they're saying they want to visit the Dreamarium and then get shaken around in a centrifuge.
Maybe you don't know what those words mean.
Correct for the Medi-Machine mind. Great pain happens now. I arrive soon for and then baby to happen twice.
Everyone has gone utterly bad.
Hello, Galactica. I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes. I hope none of that's illegal.
Let's put that over here for now.
Our perilously bulging client has arrived, Director. I expect they'll want to be seen to as quickly as we can.
Correct, and thank you. You are small.
So I hear.
That's where the shuttle bay is. Might be good to get a teleporter over there then soon.
Divergence withheld. Please to neuron separation, and then good vibrations.
Yes, I'm afraid I've little experience with the Visage life cycle. I'll ask Mary if he can find some soothing drinks for you.
And thanking you.
Well, someone died. And there's not enough plants.
Claps for clam friend assistance. Has re-separated proto-minds. We ache for release of small visage now. Request shaking. Request shaking. Please shake the baby now. Request apes to shake the baby.
Weird one? Weird request, I mean? Please shake the baby. I don't know if that's really allowed. Or advised, for that matter. Taking the baby is generally frowned upon.
A relief provided
Good night to you as well, Shadow. I missed it too for a little bit.
Thank you for the new lines, which only now become possible now from you. The team self simply to farm, returning now and to help.
A farewell to you now, briefly as strangers. To know you again, with differences in time, someday. Recovered now from catastrophe, as friend to Galacticare.
So many love
Grateful
hearts.
for them.
Best of luck with the duct
Dr.
tape,
Cora
by the way.
Orion, to whom speaking would happen well.
Yes, as you say.
To join to Galacticare now, to work in gratitude for Visage and Visage healing.
They are 47 seconds
Experience
old.
developed, shared with us unconsciously. Affected by mood, by thought. All feelings shared, in joy and suffering. We'll prepare to perform Galacticare health operation. Grateful for you.
One's a critic when it comes to how decorated these places are.
Hello, it's me again.
Hello again.
Some of this up. Not easy with flippers. Thank you. Come again. I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes.
That's the staff lounge. That's gotta be... That's diagnosis too, I guess. No, we just kind of, I guess, wait? I don't know what we're meant to... Yeah, we are processing the gel fertilizer canister. We just gotta kind of keep on doing that, I guess. I just want to add in another couch. Can I not do that?
We're seeing some spectacular results from our vegetable interventions, Director. Spiffing job so far.
Capital.
Majestic vegetables singing the hidden rhythm.
toots,
Riding the loom horn.
whose toots open the gift sphincter to the loam world. Therefore, toot for first encounter with Bear's friend. It is correct, and for the joy.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. Having a gander. That one's...
Director, I've received another update from Ms. Orion's research on the blight which has struck the farm. Based on her models, we can produce 2 distinct products, and this new one will require bones as an ingredient.
And I'm gonna put them in the bone zone? Is that what I'm getting at?
Back to the loam for me, Galacticare.
How many bones in? I don't get it. I don't get it. You hate the heel robot guy. He has his moments, but yeah.
Heel, I saw a photo nymph floating around, and it made me really mad for some reason. Did you change something?
No, Mary, nothing at all to worry about. Besides, the photo nymphs are utterly harmless unless ingested. Consider them our friends. Director, I may have accidentally revived Mary's wartime programming. Additionally, it seems a recent shipment of cork was infested with photo nymphs. They've bred in the cans and their offspring are now floating about. You can collect them to add them to our stockpile.
Trying to get one of those parasite things. They'll get attracted over here at least. Teleport is a real godsend when it comes to getting around town. In case the bone zone does take canisters now. Leave that disabled for now. I want to bring enough bones then. Doesn't make a huge difference going like that, I guess. I'm just wondering if you can get it more space like that. Kinda. Pretty narrow corridor though.
Warm greetings to you all. How we looking? A fine invention. Ooh, it's payday.
Tiny enemies arrive for you now, with deep friend attachments, with regret.
How do I delete it there?
Racism is necessary.
I'm sure that something really got lost in translation, Director.
God, you're confident, huh? I ain't. That sounded spooky. do is this. It lures in and kills pests in a wide radius, instantly killing them upon contact.
Director, I think I've identified the tiny enemies in question. A large group of parasitized patients have arrived, and they're infested with more than just photonymphs. Our parasitology machines will be rather busy.
That's 47, that's 45. Earnest Judge. Molecule Shadow Fox is still here in spirit. Oh, there's a perk system. Amplification increases the size of Twiggy Pop's musical aura. Let's increase the size. Hey, why aren't you murdering these things?
Happy tidings to friend Orion, visage known. Gift of fondness and for your brain. Liquid vegetables provided to you now. Perform shaking before provided to mouth aperture.
I had no idea that was you. That's very kind. Fast claps for you. I think that's how it goes. Director, I should have probably analyzed this before I drank it, but I think I've just ingested an immense dose of a very potent hallucinogen.
For your brain, then more like visage brain becoming. Gladly for you.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Beans. Our CEO is now high as a kite.
Browse away.
We're basically Elon Musk as our CEO. That's great.
I'll chuck it in. Perfect. There should be a good range of gubbins here.
We can put one here.
We have some meteors en route. Prepare for damage control, Director.
And one here.
Right then. Back to the road for me.
We don't want the meteors, but here they come, apparently. It is almost midnight. Time has kind of flown. I don't know if this has been a great stream game necessarily, but I have enjoyed playing it.
And smiling happens thereafter, with apologies for friend Cora, whose mind struggles with its newness.
Great job with the fertilizer so far, Director. Jazz hands shaking now. Hey, is the hospital crooked? I can't see straight lines. I'm going to take
Well, at
something
least
for
someone has
nausea
enjoyed the
and
stream. That is good to
sit in
hear.
the shower for regeneration occurrence. Hi, Director. I hope you're real. The fertilizer can be boosted by shaking. Centrifuge shaking. Everything ought to be shaken. Milkshakes, thick shakes, fruit juice, coffee, maximetaphine, ayahuasca. It's all better shaken.
I used to love thick shakes. Could I have them? Not really lactose intolerant friendly, you know?
Director, I don't know how to explain this, but every time I fix a vending machine, it tastes like tractors.
I'll take this one, Director. Mary, I've been borrowing some of your cycles to process a design for the most powerful traction engine possible. Your mild synesthesia is perfectly normal.
Okay, if you say so.
We do have a little bit of a... I feel like we got a little bit of a backlog of canisters. Yeah, just a little bit.
Hello, Galaticare. It's me again.
Hello again. You?
Just some bits and bobs, really. Picked that up just for you. Fancy that one? Smashing. Had to clean some of this up. Not easy with flippers. See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
He sounds very much like a Wallace and Gromit character. God damn it, I keep building them. I can have one, that's right.
Great range of sickness now expressed in the bed flesh of space friends. They come to you for medical taps and death. Is there avoided?
Well, this is odd. It looks like the next wave of patients have been involved in an industrial accident, rather similar to what affected Dorian Salazar's workers back during your orientation. I don't suppose it's out of the question that he could be involved in the farm's troubles somehow. I'll do some digging, Director.
Can I get some emergency patients? Is that what's up?
Heal?
Yes, ma'am.
200 Leonard Moons within hospital now.
Not that I can see, ma'am.
Vegetable rejuvenation
Well, it's all going rather well. It seems your knack for chemistry prevails again, Miss Orion.
Lettuce is libertarian. Figs are fascist.
An interesting
Yes, quite so,
opinion there.
I do enjoy
I don't
a
think they're
fine
inherently
bit of
fascist.
alliteration. We're doomed.
What would be the most fascist vegetable?
The patients with industrial injuries are arriving now. I asked Ms. Orion to have a cursory glance at the chemical signatures of our patients' coatings, but, well...
Dancing boy Salazar, playing checkers with void gods.
Goodness
he
gracious.
moses towards his termination.
Quite. Not much luck, I'm afraid, Director.
That's a lot of fellas that are coming in.
Director, we've been visited by electromagnetic pests. Unless taken care of, they'll make mincemeat of our precious canisters. They also seem to have Salazar printed on them. Just a moment.
Mushy mushy, butler boy. For what reason are you, old pleasure?
Stole my line. We have some EM pests here, and they just so happen to have your branding on them.
Listen well, you silicon trollop. If the
This
peasant
guy sounds
prints
exactly
my
like
name
Matt
on
Berry,
our
in my
secret
opinion.
space weapons over my comments on the topology of his mother, he'll be going in the device. Now, I have a Jacuzzi to break in. Goodbye.
Well, I'm happy
Machine
to take
Young
that as a formal confession
7.
if you are, Director.
So, should I blast them?
Yes, Betty. Kill.
Greetings to...
Hey, Heel. I just zapped one of those electropests and I think I got a flashback to something really, really bad happening. Is that normal?
Oh, that's simply a scene from a hollow film I watched recently. I've been experimenting with uploading my experiences to you. Nothing to fear.
Oh, okay. Sounds normal. Thanks.
Yes, you're welcome.
Catch you in the...
Accomplishments in both the past and the future. Farm recovery progression is juicy. A button for you.
Thank you for the button.
Things are no longer real. The deep being appreciates your fertilizer work. Big veg for helping many people soon. Carrots are communists.
Parrots are communists. Possibly. I would have thought like a red
Director,
capsicum would be
I've
the most
received an
communist, or a
additional
tomato.
formula from Ms. Orion.
Just, you know,
and apparently
colour.
we should set our turbo bone meal canisters on fire. Projectile medicine should add the additional heat we need, I suppose. We don't have anything else that could serve as a flamethrower unless we're willing to declare ourselves an independent state.
Yeah, I can see that. Grapes, kind of bunched together.
Joyous now, respectfully embracing you as not required.
With appreciation for Visage, requesting now Visage help with devil elimination.
Consider peacefully a light vegetable growing large. The joy provided for gazing and
blast things.
mouthful.
Carrots are communists.
Yes, and also consider reduction visage gift intensity with GABA agonist with care for you. Many visage coming now for jolly Galaticare reputation. Divergence required, and therefore to the shaking. Please provide shaking.
More Visage undergoing a belated divergence. I'll whisper gentle words of encouragement to the staff working our centrifuges.
Oh, we are almost 80% done on these, well, rejuvenation whatsies.
The bulging Visage have arrived, Director, and...
Flesh permits access to oblivion.
As you so often say, Mum.
The mind need not be itself. Many minds together. Wires to bridge a distance which need not belong to us.
Great. Director, Ms. Orion is attempting to purchase 15 million credits worth of silicon, copper, and lithium, so I've temporarily blocked her access to the company account.
Eo, you told me to try practicing with my anti-personnel net, but I don't think I have one of those.
I'm sure you'll get there, my lad. It's either that or you'll be driven along a maddening crusade to manifest a part of yourself which doesn't actually exist. Win-win, really. Welcome to consciousness. Oh, and stay on top of the electromagnetic pests. Don't let them touch our canisters.
Kill target confirmed.
Splendid.
Hello, Galactica. Just some bits and bobs, really. Hope it helps you out.
I feel like we should have some more of these pest things up now. Try and protect our canisters. I don't know if that actually works, but sounds good. On paper, at least.
How are we looking?
I'm just gonna finish this up. We've only got 11% left.
See you around, Space.
Director, for concern having. Visage incorrect. The dark agent rushes for me. Crushed space in the wake. Escaping to black hole now. To sever all light cones and die forever.
Unnecessary retreat, enemy spirit.
Right, I'm sure it's fascinating what you're saying. I just gotta heal this person up. Right, that should mean
Contained in the great mind. Only ghosts now. No fear being had within you now.
Director, I don't mean to alarm you, but I've rather lost control of the situation between our client and CEO.
That's
As
probably
a
fine.
precaution against what I expect to happen in this abrupt hysteria about what I can only presume is Satan, I've locked down Ms. Orion's shuttle codes and have ordered a wellness check.
Yeah, she's probably fine. Probably. Like, I'm definitely not going to guarantee she's fine,
We've
but
done it. The farm is throbbing with fresh virile energy. Our logistics have been exemplary, and I'm considering becoming a gardener. Remarkable work, Director.
Joy and joy again. Tentacle hugging happens forever.
I didn't know we were that close. Or it was moving that quickly, I guess would be more accurate.
Significant hugs which envelop you forever.
Wait, is this meant to be a ring?
Thanks and appreciation.
I think it is.
Then. A new task
I haven't been paying attention
now,
to it.
without pain.
It is a ring,
to
given the way
use
it's
your
orbiting.
processes to produce the large vegetable, should you like. And in thanks to you.
Pardon me? Our Visage friend seems to be offering us some kind of vegetable invitation. Vegetation. In vegetation. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually, Director.
Blessings to novel space friends, for the joy of all worlds, and for your machine butler. A new vegetable for you to make big now, and feed those in need.
Good grief, Director. A chance to grow an extraordinarily large vegetable. Living proof of our flawless agricultural supremacy. Well, I'm just about beside myself.
Competition occurs soon.
I do love Heel's obsession with
Vegetable achieves
practice in
a
agriculture.
Step to capitalism. We celebrate the girth and thereafter feed the needy. Thank you for fastness, such as the blue hedgehog.
Did you say such as Blue Hedgehog?
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Browse away. A fine invention. Always love a good trade.
How are we growing the marrow? I guess by using canister still?
Director, hopes and dreams, a liquid form taken. To juice now from Dreamarium clam products and going into canisters happens. Heal. Please help explanation for juice protocols.
Fortunately, Director, Ms. Orion has sent me her schematics, and we may want to build some more Dreamariums to speed this up. Hopes and dreams, she's calling it. Unless she's gone crackers, it should be the perfect accompaniment to our other two canister products.
Process hopes and dreams. Oh! Does that mean in the Dreamarium?
The Visage keeps saying that I'm the spirit as yet unawakened, which is a little creepy to hear over and over.
Well, I don't know how they managed to get access to your comms, Medi, but I'll look into it.
I don't think they did. They said something about speaking directly to the mind.
No, Medi, that can't be right. You're non-sapient. Our security is compromised. Be on the lookout for any suspicious visage near electrical sockets.
Got another holo. We got plenty of holodocs actually. Probably too many. Man, we've got a lot of canisters. Oh, there's the marrow. I'm assuming that's what it is.
The vegetable is large. The engorgement of the vegetable now. Tremendous vegetable happens imminently.
The vegetable is large.
Delighting us and you, and therefore visage everywhere. With regret to say, these buttons too small.
Disgraced at small buttons. Accommodation should happen that Visage can enjoy buttons gracefully.
Butler listens now with concern for you. Peace to your mind soon. Thank you for joining Visage Mind category.
Bone meal, yes, on the way as well.
Time expiration imminently happens. The synaptic gulf is a bag of cats. Visage mentality inappropriate for human mind containment.
Yes, it does seem like you're having a spot of bother, Mum. Have no fear. The sight of our freakishly large vegetable specimen should cheer you right up.
Roots extending, seeking, buried in hidden space. Not from our world. Wrong.
We grew the largest possible Girthzilla.
I'm rather confident that most of them are cucumbers and tomatoes.
Similar to a doctor we had previously, who'd also be an adult film star.
From across time, wisely noticed and visage for you to do what you can.
I am
Mum Jean's VT.
Going to
That's got to be
excuse myself
Mum Jean's
from
VTuber,
this
right?
Conversation.
Hello there. I hope you're all...
Time conclusion occurrence occurs now. Grateful for vegetable opportunities firmly taken.
Here's hoping our botanical pals are enthusiastic about their turgid flora.
The largest star and a gold star to you. The largest friend we behold now. Excited spilling of money on you. Vegetable beheld now for consideration. Considering immediately this vegetable.
What else at the other side? I want to see if it's a ring that goes the whole way around.
Sensitive tapping upon the vegetable.
Gotta be.
Grateful for you, and the salivation happens compulsively. Many hungry stomachs stretched soon now, inflated with the joy of provided vegetable. Claps for you and machine butler.
Well, isn't that just delightful? I suppose that's us done then. A good spot of farming, the development and synthesis of incredibly potent
I should have
Alert.
the ads.
Ads are starting.
glowing parasites. Quite an interesting day overall. Ms. Orion is going through a significant detox and should be back to her normal self in short order.
thankful for robotic friends. Please cancel supercomputer orders for organic life integration.
Oh, not to worry, ma'am. I blocked your purchases from going through. If you actually intend to join all life into a synthetic union, I'm sure you'll prefer doing it sober.
Director for the good of all. Gratitude unending. Being on the floor happens now.
We're about ready to move on, but if farming and logistics continue to enrapture you, you are the...
Let's go back to the menu. While we wait for the ads to finish, I'll have a
for
brief look at this.
Galacticare's blossoming portfolio, this time at Firestone, a place of pilgrimage for religious Kuba Bali. Given that other cultures don't have the foggiest idea about Kuba spirituality, it's mostly a tourist destination. It also happens to be incredibly volcanic. While the regular rhythms of Firestone's volcanism are its main attraction, on this particular occasion, the entire surface seems to have exploded. Untold numbers of people need emergency aid, Director. I should possibly have led with that. Mary and I stand ready to support you. We've been commissioned to
That was an hour and a half.
Station, where we're en route to a way station
That
along
was
the
an
Galactic
hour at the
Transport
train
Hub.
station.
Good to
An
see
hour
you
at the
back,
concert,
Director.
and then
Greetings,
orientation was 40
Director.
minutes. So yeah, that's about 4 hours.
Should you find yourself lost in Bokeh H2, a vast gas cloud that plays funny buggers with Navi computational equipment, you'll want to seek out the nearest way station. Guten Tag, Director. This is one of our ancillary hospitals. Guten Tag, Director. This is one of our ancillary hospitals. Facilities that may benefit from your attention between assignments. These hospitals...
Okay, so it is between assignments. Main menu. Weird. I may have just crashed Windows Explorer. That's not ideal. Whomstooth shall we raid? Insomniac, perhaps, playing Raft? Yes. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, chat. It has been a pleasure to have you. This is the last stream for a week. And it was a tough one. Just because I didn't know what to play. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it. If you like it, please drop a follow. And come on over and say howdy in the old socials. In particular, the Blue Sky. And come and say hi in the Discord. As I said, there will not be a stream this week. So no Thursday. That's going to take a bit of getting used to. No Thursday, Friday, or Saturday stream. Because your boy will be down south in Melbourne. About, what's that, 800k south? I will be back the week after. And in theory... in theory, back to normal schedule after that. But, you know, who knows what actually is going to happen. Until I see you next, I hope you have a good week. I hope that it is not stressful, and I hope that it is easy. Let's go say hi to Insomniac. Good night. Enjoy your weekend. But most importantly, God bless.